Hello, everyone, to the Collector's Table Live. I appreciate you guys joining us today. I know we've been switching up the time on you guys a little bit, but we're trying to find our sweet spot of what time we'd like to jump on and when there's not a lot of other shows on. I got a little bit of backfeed. Do you guys hear that backfeed?
I don't. No.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, yeah. So what's new with you guys? What's going on?
I was just asking Shane, was he going to get the Boba Fett premium format or the Ashoka? But I forgot he does just villains and stuff. But
Well, no. Actually, I do have a couple bounty hunters. I got XM Boba Fett and Zion Art Cad Bane, and I do have the original Zion Art Ahsoka. And I only have one of each character, so I like those iterations better than the sideshows. Although that sideshow Boba Fett is nice.
yeah, I went to Midtown Comics and I thought it was gonna be smaller than what it was, but it's a nice piece. I got it coming. So
Yeah, it looks good. I love the XM Boba Fett. I think it's such a underrated piece.
yeah, I had it, but I sold it. So
What didn't you like about it?
um, I like that it was dynamic. Uh, the only thing is I didn't
Mhm.
like how the armor. If you look at some of the armor pieces, it goes from thin to thick, and I think the
Yeah,
paint job is off. The paint is definitely off. It does not match nothing of the movie.
that's fair.
Where the wear and tear doesn't match, you know.
Fair
But that's
enough.
just my opinion. My opinion.
No, you're not wrong. It is. It's not screen accurate. I just love
Right.
the piece. Good switch
Yeah.
outs and well sculpted.
Right.
Let's uh let's jump straight in as people trickle in here. Let's jump straight into um if you guys got anything new coming in or if you guys just got something new. I know Shane, you just pre-ordered something new, right?
Yeah, I just pre-ordered the custom Darth Crate
Very
statue that went out
nice.
for PO yesterday. There's only going to be an edition size of 30, and as of half an hour ago, there was one spot left.
Oh, let's put that up on the screen. Let's check this thing out real quick. Uh,
Shane, did you see the comic book that when he was in Darth Crate?
Yes, I didn't get to read it all, but yes, he's a cool
um,
character.
let me tell you, I don't know really anything about this character, but this thing looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's
Darth
got a couple
Talon.
swap out arms, and yeah, it's really
Darth
sweet.
Talon works for him. He's she's his assassin.
Yeah.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
This character is really cool because he started out as a Tusken Raider, born on Tatooine, and then he became a Jedi. Then he became a Tusken Raider, the leader of the Tusken Raiders of a tribe after the Order 66. Then he got captured by the Yu Zhang Van, got tortured, got free, and then went to the dark side and became a Sith Lord and created the Rule of One, where you could have as many Sith as you want, but he's the one and only Sith Lord. So pretty cool character. He's done a lot of shit.
Yo,
What's the
so
Oh,
edition size
and
on
he
this
was a
again?
bounty hunter in between.
What's the edition size?
30.
Man, this thing
I
looks
thought
badass.
I thought it was Bane that made the rule of one. That wasn't Bane.
Bane made the rule of two. 1,000 years,
Oh, okay, got right.
1,000 BBY.
Got
Yeah.
you. Now, is this a render or this is the actual piece?
My understanding is that this is the piece, but I don't know. But if I go by how good they did their Darth Vindican, this is going to be awesome.
Let's greet some of the guys that are in here. Edwin, what's going on, Edwin? What's up, Adam? Mad congrats. I'm happy for you. 1,000 is right around the corner. I appreciate it, Edwin. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, we just hit our just so you guys know, we just hit our 500 subscriber giveaway, or excuse me, our 500 subscriber mark, which is the halfway mark to obviously 1,000. And I appreciate you guys helping me get there, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat and Also, I appreciate Shane and Trey for helping me with the show a lot, and Rashid always giving really good input, and just not only in my show but all the shows. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, Shane, what's up, my fellow geeks? Trey, Mitchell, what's going on? Who else we got in here? Fettuccine Alfredo, what's up, brother?
I love that name.
I know, man. It's like the greatest name.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dwayne Davis, what's up, man? What's going on? Thanks for joining. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Who else we got in here? We got Duck Rogers. What's up, everybody? Just got back from making a trade for a Prime 1 Doomsday. Big fucking statue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That is a really big statue.
I don't think nobody's gonna outdo that statue.
That's a killer statue. Congratulations, man.
That thing is too big, bro.
I wonder what he traded for it.
Yeah, what'd you trade for it?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, that's a good question. I want to know what you gave up for that. Washington dropping the knowledge. You know it. All right. So yeah, Shane got this recently. When did you pre-order this, Shane? Just recently?
Yeah, it went up for a PO yesterday.
And you said there's only one already.
There's one left. He's only doing a small edition size of 30. So as of 1 hour ago, there's one spot left.
Then he took the did he take some creature's bones, and isn't that what this armor is?
Yeah, this armor is from the what's the story behind it?
It was a race. It's a race of people, and
that lives on the planet that he occupies, and it starts actually kind of affecting them the way the Orbalisk armor affected Darth Bane back in the day. It starts affecting his mind after a while, and he starts lashing out more so than normal. But it also made him super strong.
You might have mentioned this already. So this is quarter scale, right?
This is 1/4 scale. Yep.
How tall is this thing? I wonder.
It's going to be about 19 inches. Okay. Maybe a little bit more when he's wearing the helmeted portrait.
Now, how will you display him with him holding a helmet, or because I noticed you like to have your Sith with their mask off or something like that?
Actually, no. I like the Sith with the mask on. The only reason I have Vindikin, which is a one-off with his mask off, is because he's the only Sith pureblood. And if everyone knows, the Sith pureblood are a race. And then when the Dark Jedi landed on their planet, they took over the name, and then it became like the cult following that you have now for the Sith Order. But yeah, I needed a Sith pureblood, so I wanted his face being shown. Normally, I always go mask on.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go mask on with lightning.
Between this and your Cobra Commander you've got coming in, man, you're gonna have some heavy hitters coming in.
Yeah, thanks. It's
I would love to see this in real life.
And the price is good too. The price is it's $850.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, for today's prices, that's pretty good for 1/4 scale.
Oh, he sold the entire Mythos line.
Yeah, my entire Mythos line, getting out of the 1/5 scale completely. Are you changing directions, Duck, or what do you plan on doing?
You just scaling up or what?
Well, he sold the Star Wars line, so I mean.
All right. So congratulations on that, Shane.
Thanks.
What about you, Rashid? You got anything besides what you mentioned? Anything?
Nightcrawler's coming on Thursday.
That's Sideshow, right?
Yeah.
Best Nightcrawler out there, in my opinion. Comic
book accurate to me. Like I was talking to you guys, and I hope we talk about it more. Was thinking about ordering that Jazz Inc. Batwing. That thing is humongous. Where they put a rod. So they put a rod in the middle. I mean, so the wings hang on, and then you can mount it up against the wall. So,
all right, keep talking about that. I'm going to try to pull up the pictures.
I have a question for the president. Are you going to be unboxing that on any show? And if so, are you going to be unboxing it on here?
Oh man,
that's a good question.
I cheat when I do unboxings. So basically, basically, I make sure the piece ain't broke first because I don't want to be embarrassed, And
Oh, it
then
happens, man. It happens.
yeah, but then I'll take like half of it out, and then the middle piece I'll take out, and then I'll put it together.
I don't know if we've ever had a presidential unboxing on this channel. You guys, I mean,
Oh, don't worry, you'll get one, man.
all right.
You'll get one.
Yeah. All right. You
Just
heard
going
it.
to tell you,
It's in
if you do
stone
an
already.
unboxing and you're missing an exclusive portrait that's been done before, Jupiter's cock.
You have a broken mandible. It's been done.
Yeah. If they sent you
Damn.
the wrong statue.
Damn, you mean to tell me I can't use faking a Thanos exclusive head or a mandible from a Prime 1 Predator? I can't use that. Shit. I gotta think of something else to scam. I gotta think of another scam way. Oh, God damn it.
3 shows in a row. Shots on my man. From
I'm not shooting any. I'm not shooting any shots, man. I don't.
No,
Hey, when you the
Nobody-
president, when you the president,
nobody
you got
is
the
on
button.
this show is shooting. These are the words of Darth Rashid, Adam,
Yeah.
Trey, and Shane. Well, Shane is a different type of evil. Look at that
He
piece.
said evil.
Yeah, he is a different type of evil. Look at this piece right here, man. And no, I'm not a fan of Batman '89, but I always like this part. It comes with the missiles and the Gatling gun.
God, this thing is awesome.
When you get a
Yeah.
chance, go on YouTube and watch the unboxing. This thing is huge.
I'm definitely gonna watch it now that you brought it up.
I like Batman 89, but it's not my favorite Batman. But he has my favorite vehicles. I love his Batmobile and I love the Batwing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Batwing. Yeah. I mean, I like the Batwing was cool in the Dark Knight trilogy. Look, there it goes. Look at that.
Look at
That
that.
looks so sick.
Yeah.
And that is a hot.
Has he got a Batman in there?
Yes, that is a Hot Toys Batman in there.
A
89.
1/6
I
scale.
like how
A
they put
1/6
that moon
scale.
back there. I love how they put that moon back there. So iconic
See that,
for
right?
the movie. So iconic for the movie.
And what they do is they give you a template, so you don't have to do all that measuring, and you already know where to put the holes and everything.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart. So you put the template on the wall. You'll know
Yes.
how. It kind of
Yes.
like how you get a tattoo. They put the stencil on you first before you get the tattoo.
And the template comes with this piece. But do you
That's
see the
great.
size of this? That is a Hot Toys 89 Batman inside there.
Well, relative to the people that are standing behind him, you could tell it's massive. You know.
Right.
Hmm.
Wow, that is cool. I wonder how intricate and cool this is like in real life.
And it lights up.
Lights up, yeah.
Comes with an adapter, so you don't have to worry about batteries if you live out of the country. That's their Jazz Inc. See, I didn't know about Jazz Inc. at first. I thought that was Hot Toys, the Batmobile. And yeah, so
They
see how-
specialize in what, vehicles and stuff like that, or what?
right. Do you see how big that Batwing looks? Look at that. That is crazy.
Well, congratulations if you're getting that.
I mean, would you guys mount it or would you leave it?
I'd mount it.
Yeah.
I'd mount it. Plus, it helps with space. It
Ma-
helps with space.
Mounting's good, but if you could also suspend it from the ceiling, that might
That's
be
what I
good
was
as
gonna
well.
say. If it was suspended, I think it would look cool either way. But yeah, I think suspended would look cool. But then you wouldn't
just
be able to
depends
see
on
the
your layout.
top. You wouldn't be able to see the top in like the cockpit and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know, depending on how high it was suspended.
That's right.
But
But I'm gonna mount it, and all the villains gonna be like in the front, but it'll be like a poster, but an actual vehicle on the wall.
do you got a lot of Hot Toys or?
No, I have only Blade. That's it.
Okay.
But I just like Shane said, I just like the vehicles. Like the vehicles. So
Very
That'd be
nice.
cool just for you to do a setup where you're sitting in front of that too, just like you got, your Star Wars behind you. Have another spot where
Yeah.
you can say that'd be cool, be in the background.
the only thing is my other side of my Batman stuff is the samurai line. I mean, I love the samurai line. But it's like once you start running out of room, as much as you hate it, that's when you got to maybe start selling things.
You got to make tough choices.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Rashid, what's holding you back from getting this?
Nah, just like I said, I may have to sell things, but it's hard. It's hard just selling pieces and stuff.
How much
And
is this thing going for?
This is, I believe, 2400, 2500, I think.
So somewhere there, mid twos, yeah,
Yeah.
low to mid twos.
Hmm.
But I think
But-
it's like 3 feet wide. It's like it's fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Like, how often you gonna get this ship
That's
again?
just it.
Yeah.
I think the deposit is 500.
What's the ES?
I do not know.
Mm.
I have to check on that.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, very nice. For anybody who's getting that, congratulations. If there's anybody in the chat.
Mike
Getting that.
talked about getting it. I don't know if he's getting it or not.
He will. If he see, that vehicle that size, he'll get it.
He should.
Because he can mount it.
All right.
He can mount it on his wall. So
That's right.
All right, guys. Let's now that we got a couple people in the chat, let's go ahead and talk about a couple different things. We got a lot of good topics today. Trey, what's on the docket?
First topic that we want to go over. Of course, we're gonna have some J&D, conversations. But for you, Adam and Shane, what are your main visions for the channel, and how do you plan to contribute to the community and the hobby as a whole? I think that's important for everybody to know.
That's a good question. Just so everybody knows, a lot of times before we start the show, me, Shane, Trey, and then we usually have a special guest. Astro is kind of in and out. I know he's got his own channel, and Rashid is a big contributor to the channel too. He's on a lot of different shows, and he likes coming on here. So we appreciate that. But I can tell you, so before we come on the shows, we try to. So Trey comes up with these questions, okay, and then he kind of shoots them by us, and we give him our honest opinions on what we could talk about for the show. So that's how we kind of come up with these topics. Now, to answer Trey's question, okay, if you guys saw the thumbnail, I'm doing a giveaway for some omnibuses, okay? I got here, I'll just show you guys. We got the Last Ronin. All right, we're giving that away today. All right, you got to be in the live. You got to be in the chat. So when I ask if you're in the chat, if you're here, you'll get this, okay, for free. I'm doing this Darth Vader. This is a good book. I read this. This is actually really good. It kind of talks about how he gets his lightsaber and stuff like that, and how he's hunting down different Jedi. So I don't know if you guys read this.
What's the name of it?
It's the Darth Vader omnibus. It's just Darth Vader. I mean, it's an omnibus. It's got really cool. It's got really cool artwork in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a really good book. And these are all hardcovers.
his story is probably better than the Star Wars comic books in Marvel right now.
It's got the slip cover too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wraps around.
Yeah.
All right. And then we're also doing this bad boy. I haven't read this one. I probably won't, but that's why I'm giving it away.
Holy fuck, that's big.
Oh, I love the Teen Titans, man.
This thing right here is probably like an 8-pound book. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Which volume is this one? Does it say? Or
I don't know.
okay. I can see it's a big book though. It's
yeah. It's
like
a big
brick in your hand, bro.
it is big. And then here's the slip cover off, so everybody could see it. That's how it'll look on your shelf.
Is that Perez who drew that? Drew Perez.
This is done by.
I could be wrong.
They got Mike McCone, Tony Daniel, and Tom Grumet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's got some pretty good artwork in here too. It's kind of like a modern. I don't know if you guys can see that modern artwork.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really good. Anyway, so to answer Trey's question, how are we contributing to the community and what's the channel's direction? I can tell you right now on this channel, I plan on having different distributors on, statue sculptures. A lot of different people are going to come on, and and we want them on as our guests and kind of contribute to what or answer the questions that a lot of the community is probably wondering in their heads, and they just are not able to vocalize it, or maybe not catch them to ask those questions. I want to do stuff like that. If I do reviews, if I ever get anything from in the future, not now, but in the future, if I ever get a statue or a prototype or something like that, if that ever happens, might not, but if it ever does happen, I plan on giving you guys my real honest opinion, no matter how many subscribers I got. Okay. And I made that very clear to these guys backstage. So I just want to be upfront and honest with the community about different things. And when I do my reviews, we're not going to have biased reviews on this channel. So it's just going to be 100% upfront, real reviews. And then these lives, I like doing the lives and kind of chatting with the community. And we're going to try to bring you a lot of insider knowledge of what, like Rashid and Trey and Shane, all these guys got their hands everywhere in the community. And when we bring all those things together, it's really cool because we can all share the stuff that we're allowed to share with you guys. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Shane, I don't know if you got anything to add to that.
I mean, that's a pretty good answer. Anyone who knows me knows that I kind of like to joke around. I'm a no bullshit guy. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So if there are reviews or there are opinions or questions, you're always going to get an honest answer. Like to be positive as much as possible. Sometimes there's stuff that's, just sucks dick, and it sucks dick. But for the most part, we try to be positive and have fun and just interact. We got a great community, great group of guys. There's a big following that goes from different shows and really supports everyone on YouTube. And if you guys are like me, I got quite a lot of buddies in real life. Some of them collect a little bit. Most of them know, but they like the collection. But it's nice to come on and talk to like-minded people who are good people that if we live together, we'd probably be close friends. And, we're all brought together by our love of collecting. So it's great that we have this kind of opportunity and outlet and social media to do that.
Very good point. Very good point. And Trey, you got anything for the channel, man?
Hey, man, I'm just trying to make sure I put a smile on here that you can market. I'm just trying to be a pretty face on here.
No. Put a smile on my face every show, Trey.
Well, it's working.
I'm just playing. No, I want to contribute in any way, form, or fashion. So I just want to, be a part of the family. Make sure that, we're inclusive. So
very nice.
And keep the president on here as much as possible.
Keep the presidente on here.
I meant to tell. I want to tell Darth.
I just want to say about Trey too. I did a show with Trey last year. It was the first time I met him. It's probably 5 months ago, something like that. Mm-hmm. First time I met him, and I thought he was such a cool guy that when Adam asked me to join the show here with him, we started to talk about people, and he asked who do you think would be a good fit, and Trey was the first guy I mentioned, and Adam will confirm that. First guy I mentioned, I said I did a show with Trey, and I thought he was awesome. He was a really cool guy, really humble. He loved doing the show. I'd love to have Trey on the show. I think he'd be a great fit, and I was right.
And boy, was that a good pick.
I appreciate that, man.
Handpicked.
And since I've got the ear of the president, I want to tell him I want to be a FBI on his administration. the funky bronze individual. That's FBI.
All right. So this is now that we're talking about how to contribute to the community and stuff like that, and because we got a small niche community when you're talking about YouTube as a whole, right? There's not a ton of people that would spend $1,000 on a statue. But here's what I want to bring up. There is an individual in particular, and I kind of just winged this in the beginning of the show, and I talked to the guys backstage about this. Okay, this guy right here. This guy right here.
Edwin is the man. He's everywhere. He's positive. He contributes. Edwin is the man on every show, all shows, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Everyone I do shows with always knows Edwin. Everyone loves Edwin.
Edwin, let me know if you're still in the chat. Chances are he's probably still in the chat. Even if he's not and he jumps in and out, it's all good. Let me tell you something about Edwin. All right. I talked about Edwin before. All right. this is the kind of people that we need in the community, because the guy's super positive and he doesn't support just one channel or two channels or three. He supports everybody he can because he just loves statue collecting, and he gets in zero drama that I know of.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually doing some giveaways today, but I'm going to do a giveaway straight to my man, Edwin Diaz. I'm going to give Edwin Diaz this Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane omnibus. Okay.
Nice.
Edwin, if you're
Congrats,
in the
Edwin.
chat, this is yours, buddy. Just because you're such a good guy, I'm going to give it directly to you. Okay. And it's not against anybody else in the chat. You guys, I appreciate all you guys in the chat.
Yeah, there's a lot of great guys out there.
There's a lot of great people. Fettuccine Alfredo, I see you all the time. Mitch, I'm starting to see you more and more on the channel. Duck, I'm starting to see him more and more. So I appreciate all you guys. Okay. But Edwin just stuck out to me a little bit more. And I wanted to do something good for him for all the collectors channels that are out there. This is for you, Edwin. Okay. So
Lifetime Achievement Award.
yeah. So what I need you to do, Edwin, and we're going to give out, you guys stay tuned because we're going to give out more giveaways.
And Edwin, you're getting free presidential shipping courtesy of President Rashid.
I'm going to ship it to you for free, Edwin. So if you're in the chat, I don't know if you guys can see the chat. Is he in here? He's probably in here somewhere.
Free shipping.
Edwin, if you see this, all right, I need you to send your address, full name, all the shipping info to the collectors table 1@gmail.com. Okay. So anybody that wins anything today, make sure that you guys send it to the collectors table 1@gmail.com. Okay. All right. So hopefully Edwin sees that message. Edwin, let me know if you see that message. All right, let's take that back down and let's move on. What else do we have? What else are we covering today, Trey?
All right, the next on the docket, we've got J&D, Queen Studios news. We've got some other topics, but the next is, J&D, what everybody thought about the video. I know this has made waves, around the community. So I wanted to see, what you guys thought. Yeah.
Let me bring this up real quick. Let's just go ahead and open the floodgates. All right. I'm not going to say anything yet. I want to hear the panel's thoughts. And I also want to hear the people in the chat, their thoughts. Here's Edwin right here. That's dope. Thank you so much. I've just been for years having fun with my people. We appreciate you, buddy. I will always rock my people. My brother Rashid knows. Okay. All right. Well, congrats, Edwin. Don't forget. Remember, Edwin, send it right here. Send your information. Screenshot that if you need to, Edwin. Okay. I'm going to send that to you, buddy, because you're a big contributor to the community. All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to start with Shane.
So
Shane.
Before I tell you what I think, I had a buddy over yesterday. He collects. He's got a couple 1/4 scales, and then some smaller pieces, Diamond Select and stuff like that. So he has never heard of J&D before. He's never seen a J&D piece before. So I showed him the Arwen, and then I showed him the video. This video, I said absolutely nothing. When it was done, I said, "What are your thoughts? Not knowing this company, seeing this video, seeing the piece, so you know what he's talking about." And he goes, "This guy comes off as really aggressive." He goes, "I don't know why he would want to put that out there for the community, for customers, like that kind of attitude." Because I didn't want to influence him, right? And I think, is what this guy's saying wrong? No, not so much. I don't think he's saying anything wrong per se. You could nitpick on his wording, and it should have been different wording. but it's how he's saying it. It's one of those things. It's not so much what you're saying, but how you're saying it. It's more mocking. He does come off, in my opinion, very very douchey, like more holier than thou. Like, I can't believe it took a whole day to sell out. Like, oh, what are you fucking peons thinking? You know, you let it go a whole day before you buy our product. Like, it just the way it came off. It came off really douchey to me, really arrogant.
Right.
Am I offended by it? No, I don't even think you can offend me, especially with this hobby. But it just came off kind of douchey. I was surprised that they had that kind of attitude. And to make a stupid fucking comment, I guess some things he said was wrong, that Lord of the Rings doesn't have anywhere near the following of DC. Maybe it's because you made a character who's a secondary character at best, and you didn't do her very well. Maybe that's why you're not seeing more people come in compared to your fucking Batman and your Harley Quinn and your other pieces that I still personally think are off anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I was surprised by the video. And I don't really think it did anything. I don't really understand the point of it. At the end of the day, people just wanted to know, are you going to change the face? And we got a definite maybe. So what was the point of the rest of the video?
Yeah. Right. What do you think, Trey?
So I have a little bit of a different take. So I get what he was saying. I've heard a lot of people's opinions. Number one, good job, J&D, for getting more press based off this, because his name, the J&D name, is in everyone's mouth around the community one way or another at this point. But I actually looked at him as, I've been in sports so much, so I looked at him as more of like a cocky athlete, or like an artist that's proud and is kind of saying, don't attack me, don't question me, I'm going to win the championship. And I don't know if he's going at Queen Studio or whoever he's trying to make his mark, make his brand. That's what I saw from him. Not saying that's good or bad, but I just saw an individual that was saying, don't mess with this. You know, I got this. You know, I'm selling out. I'm selling out concerts. You know, I could see it being, you know, Jay-Z or somebody. I'm selling out concerts. I'm doing my thing. So if you don't like it, don't buy it. But I got enough people that are. That's kind of how I looked at what he was doing.
That is what he was doing, but is that the attitude a company should have? Because not only you got to think about this, I realize people like me I'm never going to own a J&D piece. I mean, 99.999% chance if they continue making the pieces they make, that it's just not my style. I mean, I think they're overpriced. I don't think they're good enough for the price tag, but honestly, it's not my style. And if people love them, buy what you love. I could care less. Just buy what you love. Buy what makes you happy. But some of the people he's alienating are current customers and future customers, right? Because he's basically saying, if you don't like the Arwen, like there's kind of something wrong with you, or if you don't like Henry Cavill, there's kind of something wrong with you. But maybe those people bought other pieces and now they might not buy more pieces in the future. That's why it's not very smart, in my opinion.
Here's what Edwin, real quick. Edwin, this sarcastic dude just not know how to treat the statue community. We are the customers.
Like, I don't think he came out and he was a big cocksucker to everyone. I just think, you know, he came off a bit arrogant and douchey, and that reflects poorly on J&D, especially when you're talking to your customer base. But at the end of the day, it sells out, and I guess we sold out. We don't give a shit what the rest of you think. And if you don't buy pieces in the future, someone else will. Because J&D is very niche. I always joke with Mike in that they're elitist, statue elitist, because J&D is so expensive. Now it's almost become like this, we got to justify buying something so expensive type stuff, you know, like a top tier, like elitist statue collectors. But they're always going to have their fan base, and I don't know. I just didn't like the message they sent to the community.
It's kind of like certain clothing brands. They price it at a certain price because they know certain people cannot afford it. So the people that do rock it, they say, yeah, this is me. I can afford this. And the other ones, F you. And I'm not saying that's good either. I'm just saying he's coming off with that type of, you know, so the people that are it's like the people that love XM. I'm pro XM. I'm not doing anything else. F Sideshow. Then you got the Sideshow people saying, F XM, you're too expensive. Sideshow is better because we can all afford it. That type of thing. It's like he's literally saying, I mean, there's a lot of brands that have done this, that have literally said, "Hey, I don't want it. If you got to question it, don't buy it."
Mm,
And they keep it up. They want that higher price tag because, hey, if you can afford this, you're our person. If you got to think twice about it, don't even look at it. Walk away. And I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying that's the way I felt from it.
yeah,
Okay,
I'd say
it's a
that's
good
fair.
point. It's a valid point. Fettuccine Alfredo got another point here. Only thing I could say is that you attract more bees with honey, and this is no honey by any means. It's a good point.
That's
Um,
true. However, you get even more flies with shit, and well, that's a lot of J&D pieces as far as I'm concerned. So
Rashid.
My
he's a
opinion.
big J&D fan.
Yeah, clearly.
I agree a little bit with Trey and Shane. But just as a whole, I didn't get offended by it. But like he said, he came out cocky, and I just think other companies also. I'm not going to just include him because you can't open up with arms to hug positive feedback, and you don't want to. You don't like criticism. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you look in people's backgrounds of their collection, and they have nothing but your product in the background. So it's not just him. You have other people that, and me and Shane talked about it. You know, they may have had groups that was able to talk to them to talk about pieces of changing things that we didn't agree about, and they either get upset, they get arrogant, and what really looks bad also is that when you come out with a piece, being a licensed company, and I understand things is going by with license, but when you as a company come out with a piece and it's totally trash, and then somebody creates a custom and it looks at you like you should have this is what you should have made. So it doesn't look good, you know. Except the fact that if you made a product and people been loving your stuff and now you come out with something that's a miss, maybe accept it. Maybe because I'm an artist. I draw, and if something's not right, I have to redo it over. Accept
Right.
it if people is not accepting that. So for him to say his stuff sells out, you know, to me, nah, I don't even think his stuff sells out. Yeah, distributors buy it, but are people, you know, I just, you know, the way he, like I say, it came off. Just accept that you missed the mark on this one, and go back to the drawing board. You know, so
So when we say sell out, is it selling out to the distributors, or is it selling out to people, or is it a
distributors.
combination of both? What do we think about that?
It's a combination of both selling from J&D Direct, and then eventually it sells out completely from those other distributors.
Is there a piece that hasn't sold out in like a couple months with J&D? I don't know because I don't buy J&D.
I don't, to my
Well, I never
knowledge,
have.
no, but I never looked into it because J&D's, I don't like silicone. I don't like mixed media. I don't like movie statues. I don't
well,
do 1/3 scale except for a couple pieces. So, I mean, J&D's just not for me personally. So I
well,
don't know.
Adam,
Hmm.
when XM first came out, every piece that they put out was so-called selling out. But come to find out, the distributors was just buying it, and their pieces, you know, they then like maybe a couple weeks later, it's available. But everything that XM was coming out, and when they first started, was selling out. You
Yeah.
know that they were saying was selling out, and it was the distributors that buying it. You know,
Yeah.
but I feel like this last piece that the J and this like I agree 100% with Shane. I'm not impressed with J&D at all. You know, and because if I was, I would have it in my collection. I just don't find their pieces are boring to me, but that's my opinion. I'm not, you know, you may like it. I just find that their pieces are very boring. There's too much things out there that I find that I'd rather invest my money in other than a J&D piece.
I agree. I mean, it's a look. It's a museum look. That clean. They're going for like the clean, elegant look, which is great if that's what people like. It's just not my style. And correct me if I'm wrong, Rashid. Didn't XM Studios start off in the recast business before they became legit?
That's what I heard. That's what
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
heard.
sure they
Oh,
did.
I
Pretty
didn't know
sure I
that.
remember that.
Look at
A lot of
some
people
of
don't
these
know that.
comments. Look at some of these comments. This guy always comes off like that. Okay. Somebody saying preach Shane, Dwayne. Edwin is saying he has a bad rap for J&D. Okay. The arrogance of J&D alienating fan bases. This is a prime example of unprofessionalism. Okay. Duck Rogers, I agree. Fettuccini, I think it would have seen radically different reaction videos if J&D sent free statues like Queen did recently. All right, so I'm going to give my opinion on this, guys. I've been listening to everybody. I've been seeing stuff online. To be honest, the first video I saw the Batman statue collector. He put up a video right away, and let me tell you, I want to commend Chris for being very honest and open about how he felt about this whole scenario. Okay, because he gave a real answer, in my opinion. How do I feel about it? I could tell you right now that I understand to a point that he wants to defend. Let me backtrack a second. Who is this guy to J&D? Where is he at in the ranking structure of J&D? Does anybody know?
From what I understand, he's their spokesperson.
He's just a
the face of
spokesperson.
J&D, from what I understand.
He's not like an owner or a part owner or something like that.
To my knowledge, no, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
That's what
All
I've
right.
heard.
Because that's kind of important to know too. But even still, it kind of doesn't matter because he is representing himself for J&D, right? He's representing himself for the company. I have been around, my wife is very artsy, and we've dealt with a lot of artsy type people. I've been around artsy people that could draw and paintings and different kinds of things. And in Savannah, I don't know if you guys know this, but in Savannah, there is a school. It's called SCAD. SCAD is a very artsy school. Savannah is known for being a very artsy town. There's a lot of art everywhere. Artists are very defensive and protective over the art that they come out with, right? And a lot of artists or designers, even for clothes and stuff like that, believe that their stuff is the best, which in to a degree they should, because it's their thing and they're trying to promote their stuff and how is it better to other things or other products that are out there, whether it's art or a different statue. The way this I think his name is Daniel. Is it Daniel?
Daniel.
The way Daniel came off in this video, in my opinion, he kind of started off, okay, it wasn't too bad. He's just kind of being upfront and honest. Hey, look, man, I thought it was going to be a little bit better. I thought you guys were going to respond a little bit better to this.
Me too. That was my initial thought.
As the video went on, there was some arrogance that came out. And Batman statue collector Chris explained it very, very well. I mean, he hit it right on the nose. You can't be that passive aggressive. You just can't, in my opinion. It was very extremely passive aggressive. And then there was times where it got a little bit more aggressive. This is not, in my opinion, how you conduct yourself as a business. It's not. You cannot conduct business and belittle or you can't come off to your customer base, the ones that are and let me tell you, there's a lot of blue collar workers in this community. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's guys that go to work and they bust their ass 10 hours, 12 hours a day. And they might have either, whether it's manual labor or whatever they do, it doesn't even have to be manual labor. There's people that put their hard earned money, and not just blue collar workers, everybody spends their money, not everybody, but the people that chose to spend their money with you, they bought certain statues, and somebody that could have bought statues from you before might have gave their opinion and not like the statue that you just came out with now. And if that's the way you're coming off to a existing customer, that's probably not the way you want to conduct business. That's just my personal opinion. Okay.
I think you're completely right.
Did they ever apologize?
Yeah, I saw something. Edwin was just saying that, but you notice how quick they apologized though. Did they apologize somewhere? Is that a real thing? I mean, I don't know. I didn't see them apologize. But my point is, not to be too long-winded with this. When I saw him mock some collectors, if you go back in the video and you go, well, some people said they didn't like this, and why didn't you make this, and why didn't you make that?
And then he did the voice.
And he did the voice. Let me tell you something. We were talking about this before, and we were backstage in a different live with that Rashid was on. Rashid, and I don't know if you remember this, but I said I was making an example of explaining things on how to deliver things and how to say things two different ways. Okay. Now I'll give you an example, and I gave this example backstage with these guys before. We were talking about something completely different, so it's not relevant to this. But this example has to do with this. If I said to Shane, we were talking or whatever, and Shane made a joke, and I said, Shane, shut the fuck up. Shane's gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? What's up with you, man? You had a bad day? But if we were making a joke, and Shane made a joke, and I said, Shane, you're stupid, man. Shut up. Or shut the fuck up, Shane. Whatever.
Right.
Two totally different, completely ways of delivering that. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, understand my point. It was the delivery, guys. It was the delivery.
Exactly.
He had a valid point. He had valid points for what he was doing. He has the right to stick up for his business. He has the right for his opinion. But when you open a business, you open yourself up to constructive criticism, and you have to be able to take that criticism. And if you can't handle that criticism, then you don't need to be in business, especially when it has to do with art. That's just the way it is. If you don't want people's opinions, I mean, I got it, whatever. But I think you're going to hurt yourself in the long run in your delivery of what you're trying to say. Not what you're saying, but in the delivery of how you're saying it. It just probably wasn't the best way of doing it. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. He lost me when he started mocking the community and saying, how didn't you see this? I saw it. How in the world couldn't you see what I saw? Buddy, that's a perception. That's just what everybody's perception is different. Not everybody collects everything. Shane likes to collect Star Wars. He loves it. He thinks it's super awesome. I love it too. I don't collect it. I just don't collect it. I like it. I don't like it as much as Shane. I think there's some pieces like the one that we were talking about at the beginning of the show that I think is badass, super badass. But you gotta be a little bit more humble and a little bit more diplomatic in your delivery.
Agreed.
I'm off my soapbox. That's all I had to say. But yeah, anything else on that, guys?
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing what John and Mike are going to say tonight because they're big J&D supporters.
I think moving forward, J&D, they better, because we don't forget things normally in this community, especially since everything is on video. Be careful doing this again. This is a press conference gone bad. Everybody can let that pass, but if they do it again, that's who you are.
Listen, so. And Trey, that's a good point. Listen, this guy, Daniel, he works for the company. And listen, they're just saying what they feel without a filter. But you're a business. Just be careful. Yeah. All right. But anyway, because they would have brought that up. They would have said that even if we weren't around. They're going to say it back in their office or whatever. They're going to be like, "What the fuck, these guys? What is wrong with these guys? This thing is a masterpiece," and it probably is to them. We're not seeing it in real life. We're not seeing it. Now, I will tell you this: I am not one to trash a company. That's just not me. I always, and I said this before when we were talking about, I think. Rashid, we were on a different show. I think we might have been on Fatal Show or something like that. We were talking about J&D and stuff like that. And I said, guys, I've never seen it. I just want to give it the benefit of the doubt. It might have been our show. I can't remember. But I would want to see it. I'll tell you what, J&D, if you see this show, chances probably they're not because we're only at 500 subscribers. But if you see it and you want to send me a J&D statue I will give my honest review and send it back to you. If I like it, I'll end up keeping it and I'll pay for it. I will give my honest review on that kind of statue, because you got to understand, people are paying $2,500 freaking dollars for your statue, man.
I think they're up to 28 now.
You're okay, $2,800. So your shit better be spot on. It better be spot on. Don't be surprised if you got people coming out that are critics and it's not spot on. Okay, or they have an opinion about it. Shit, you better let me have an opinion about it if I'm spending $2,800. But anyway, I'm done. Sorry about the rant, guys. But
Adam went back on that soapbox. Now he's back down.
I'm back down again. I'm back down. I'll step it up and I'm coming back down again. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Let's see what some of the guys are saying in the chat. We already saw that. I agree, Fenicio Alfredo. I think it would have been radically different. Oh, we already saw that. He comes off as an elitist. Okay. Let's see what else. Even further proof that this approach wasn't the best choice. This is a good point. This is a good point. Dennis Perez, what's up, buddy? Hey, congratulations on your new statue, man. We were kind of chatting back and forth, and he just got the new Tweeterhead statue. Well, newish. And both JND, Superman, and Arwen were both off and not film accurate, which was trying to fight the case for. Okay, he was trying to fight the case for. I get it. Listen, it could be 100%. Somebody's perception, it might be different and saying, man, it's not 100%. You got to accept that. You're a business, and not everybody's going to like your shit. But this is not the approach that you want to do. But I don't know. Maybe it helped them. You guys think all this publicity helped them?
Well, just to play devil's advocate, and I've already given my opinion, but I always try to look at both sides.
Sure.
Some, as a company, maybe J&D thinks we sell out faster than any other statue. Now, granted, it's distributors, but they still get their money. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to them. And it's going to sell out because it's almost become more of a, and I kind of mean this in a joking way, not joking way, with J&D fans. I realize some J&D pieces look really good and they got a good following, but it's almost become more of a, for some people, it feels like it's become more of a flex to collect their pieces, as opposed to, you might like their pieces, but because it's so expensive and not as many people could afford it, you know, it's one of those things like Rashid and Fatal. They really, really love the super low ES, which obviously so do I. And with the J&D, it's almost like the next level where it's a low ES and it's so expensive, most people can't afford it. So it's become like a double flex. And maybe their logic is, we're going to sell out no matter what. So we don't give a shit if you're upset.
That's how it comes off. That's how it comes off.
J&D, just shut up and buy it, or shut up and move on.
And I just listen, and I want to, I'm eventually, if they ever do, like you made a good example, if they ever do like a Predator piece or something like that, like I might buy it. I might buy it just because I'm like, man, I got to see this thing. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it, whatever. But if I like it, I love it, and I'll give them praise for it. But this is probably not the direction that you want to try to get new customers. If you had new customers looking at you right now, how do you think that they would react to that?
Well, my buddy yesterday, that's why it was a perfect blind test. He said, I don't know. He goes, I don't really care for their pieces. I showed him some. He goes, but I wouldn't buy from that company just because of how they talk to their fan base.
Yeah. Dennis Perez, that's a good point too, buddy. I mean, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And that's what we're saying. But we're also saying the delivery of how you're coming off with what you're trying to push.
And I think it hurt them today. But I think as many times as we've said the J&D name these last few days, there's a 10% chance I would have watched the J&D video. I'd have waited just to see pictures up in maybe some people's Facebook pages. Now it's 100% that I watched it. People are going to actually watch it. And if they come out with a hit, like a banger next, they can say, okay, look, we justified. We said it wrong. We apologize. but we put out a banger. Hopefully it be a little lower price, but they've got so many new people saying their name now. You know, I mean, I may have not said J&D 10 times in my lifetime. Now I'm sitting here saying it all the time. You know, so now when they come back out and if they throw out a banger, somebody that I care about might be like, oh dang, well they messed up, but this is tight. I might have to get it. You know, this now it's up to them to back up all that big talk and get to that likeness that you guys are talking about. Hopefully more people will agree with them with that likeness. But this now it's on them, is how I feel.
It just came off really defensive. It came off really defensive, and it just makes you look bad. That's all. It's just like, relax a little bit. You got a great product. Not everybody thinks your stuff is trash. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying your stuff is trash, but when you have that high of a price point, you need to be able to justify it and take constructive criticism. And that's just it.
Well, and a collector like Fatal, I believe he has a couple J&D pieces, and
No, he canceled.
but he's canceling his J&D pre-orders because of this.
Is he really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't. I guess he wasn't a fan of what they said or how they said it.
There you go. There you go. And the last thing you want to do is channels that have a lot more subscribers than I do. The last thing you want to do is rub somebody the wrong way. If you're trying to run a business and
Right.
you're giving yourself bad publicity like that. But listen, how bad publicity in a lot of situations is good publicity too. So maybe that was their angle. I don't know. Astro, I believe him to be the marketing face for the company. So yeah. Okay. All Things Gaming, thanks for joining, buddy. What's that say? Dude from the J&D doesn't need to talk anymore on a camera.
Yeah, I would just be quiet for a while, stay silent, and let my art speak for me.
That's right.
I wouldn't talk anymore.
That's what you need to. You know what? That's a perfect way of just summing all this conversation up. Let the art do the talking. But let me tell you, but at the same time, Rashid, customer service is important. Customer service and customer relations in our type of collecting is important, wouldn't you say?
No, it is. I'm just saying, like, that if I was to handle this particular situation,
Okay.
I would just be like, keep them quiet. I don't know if you guys remember the movie Casino. He says,
Of course.
tell him he got to keep quiet.
Yeah.
We want it quiet, you know.
Yeah. Well, all right. We're off on our tangent with this J&D thing. Hopefully those guys, continue making some pretty good pieces. I've seen a lot of good stuff coming from them. And like I said, like other channels, I want them to be successful too. I just want them to do it in the right way and treat the collectors the way they should. That's all. Anyway, Trey, what's next up on the topics, man?
Shane had a good question, especially when it's still in the beginning of the year. What are your do's and don'ts, likes and dislikes for your collection? Do you have anything specific?
Your do's and don'ts. All right, repeat the question one more time again.
Yep. What are your do's and don'ts or likes and dislikes for your collection?
Shane?
So for me, just to give some examples, like I try not to do mixed media. I got a couple pieces that have a mixed media cape, but the piece is so good and you couldn't get it in sculpted that, it's an exception for me. But I don't like pieces that are full mixed media. I don't collect more than one of each character, like, stuff like that. Also, I know this is unpopular. I'm not a fan of a couple different artists of their style of art for pieces that are made. And that's fine. Everyone has their own thing. I don't collect, I don't pile up statues that can't fit nicely and could be viewed. Just stuff like that. Like, what do you in your collection? What do you like to have? What do you not like to have? What do your do's and don'ts?
I kind of feel you on the mixed media thing. I don't really like mixed media too much. I don't think I got Jon Snow over here. He's got some mixed media. I don't mind it with that, but I would prefer not to have mixed media.
Right.
I like most of my stuff sculpted, but what do you think, Rashid?
I'm not crazy about mixed media, but like the one out behind me, my Boba Fett, that's like mixed media. Of course, it's fully sculpted, but mixed
It's
media.
life size, yeah.
Right. But other than that, the small version, I don't really like too much mixed media. Um, I do like the Doom from Sideshow. That cape doesn't bother me for some reason. It doesn't bother me. I think that piece, I like that how that piece came out, you know. But I try not to I try not to grab statues off the hype because I remember when early days of collecting, I would see like a Lobo and it looked good in people's collection and I would get it, you know. So I definitely just get characters that I love, you know. And sometimes I'll buy more than one of the same characters, like if like a Wolverine. I may have like maybe about 3 Wolverines, depending, you know, the Logan, the yellow, different versions and stuff like that. Or a
That mo-
Sabretooth.
that movie from Wolverine, I forget what it was called. The one when he was like in Japan, and
Oh, that was
Wasn't
was
it
so-
just the Wolverine?
was it the Wolverine? I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
That
They
was a
messed
great movie though.
Nah,
You
I
didn't
thought
like
they
it?
messed. Nah, they messed
You
that
didn't like
movie
it?
up.
Oh, I
Man.
thought I liked it. I liked
Come on, how do you mess up Wolverine when it comes to the Silver Samurai, bro?
See, but you
This-
got to remember, you're a big comic book guy. So like, I don't
Right.
read a ton of comic books. I read them every now and then. So like, I could see how you would. I could
Just
see
give
that.
us ninjas and the Silver Samurai. Just make the Silver Samurai a mutant like he is. Let him go against Wolverine. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
If you're a big comic book Wolverine guy, they've already fucked up when they got Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine, and he's 6'2".
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Who I used to think that could have played a good Wolverine back in the days, in his early days, Jack Nicholson, the
Jack
Shining,
Nicholson?
the Shining Jack Nicholson.
He'd have to
He
jack
look
up
he
for it, but
he does look like he could play a Wolverine. That's a good point.
If you look at some of the comic books of Wolverine, they make him into he looks like Jack Nicholson a lot. The Shining Jack Nicholson, though. You know what I'm saying?
So besides mixed media, that Shining was a great movie, by the way. Besides mixed media, besides what was the other things that we mentioned? I know one of your things, Shane, is you don't like to collect multiple of one character or
that's right.
multiple of
One
individual
statue
characters.
of each character.
I think that's about it. I'm kind of like that too, depending on what it is. Like I got a Predator statue back here, but like this is quarter scale, and the other one is the Jungle Hunter. So I don't know if I guess that would count as multiple of one character, but he's getting his fucking head chopped off here, which I thought was
Adam,
cool.
you don't like the Jungle Predator behind you. You wouldn't like it in the middle. I mean, cause I don't know how your setup is. But
So
I think the jungle should be right behind you, bro.
Like the
So,
centerpiece.
Exactly. That
I
is a
am in the
centerpiece.
middle. I am in the middle of changing some stuff around right now. It's just hard, man. Like a lot of us we work 8 to 10 hours a day. We got kids, we got a family and all this other shit. A lot of doing the channel and like moving stuff around and projects takes time in between doing reviews. But yes, so you can't see it. It's kind of off camera right now. But this whole area over to my right is under construction. And I'm actually building another like thing just like this with the leather and the it kind of looks like a Maji case, but it's not a Maji case.
Dude, rich.
And he's the Jungle Hunter is sitting over there. So in like by next episode or the episode after, when I get my disc plates that come in, you'll see a different background. So I've been working on that to answer your question, Rashid.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was thinking about like I also thought about just moving him over here, but this is just too short for him. He's just so freaking tall.
Bro.
He's a very tall piece. So what else we got? What else we got, Trey?
All right, and that's some funny stuff. Did you see what Duck Rogers said? Danny DeVito was born to play Wolverine. That's some funny stuff.
Let's
You guys
do
ever
this.
see a TV show called
ahead.
Hawaii Five-0?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The blonde guy, Scott Kane. I think he would. He has got potential to be a good Wolverine. He's like 5'7". I realize he's taller than Wolverine, but it's not as bad as 6'2".
Do you think they're gonna bring back Hugh Jackman when and if they ever do reboot this
To
Star
the MCU?
X-Men?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, just Deadpool 3.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this, guys. Since we're a little bit through the show already, let's go ahead and give a giveaway away. You guys have to be in the chat. You got to be subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm just going to move on to the next person who is subscribed to the channel. But let me go ahead and put this up real quick. So if you win, go ahead.
Before you do, Adam, I got a question because I've seen this shit go wrong on other shows. How long are you giving people to respond after they win?
You got to be in the chat. I mean, we'll give them a couple minutes. I will say reasonable amount of time to me is like a couple minutes. We'll give you a couple minutes to respond.
You want to put like a timer on there, or?
I'll tell you what. Let's put a. What do you guys think a good timer is?
I think 2 minutes is good.
Let's do 3 minutes just to give them the benefit of the doubt.
There you go.
Shane, if you got your phone on you, just do a 3 minute timer. We'll put, if you don't mind, and then I'm gonna put the. This is okay, guys. If you win this, all right. Here's the thing. You're only on this wheel. Okay. Here, I'm gonna even give you guys a little bit more time with this. Look at this. You're on this wheel right here. If you left a comment, you can see the names. Those are the only people that I've seen leave comments so far. Leave something. I don't care what you say right now. Just leave a comment. Say that you're here, and I'll go ahead and add you in right now.
Collector's Entity is in there.
All right.
Did any of you guys? I know why you guys are doing this. Anybody see the Quantum, the Ant-Man?
I did.
Here, I'm going to stop sharing this as people.
I give it.
Guys do that?
I was generous. I gave it a 6. The more I think about it, I give it more of a 5.5.
Right.
That's
I'm gonna probably wait for that thing to come on video, just from what everybody's saying. You know.
I put it right up there with Black Panther 2. I give it a 5.5.
Yeah.
After this drawing, that's going to lead us into our next question too.
Okay.
Perfect. Good segue.
What's the next seg? What was the next topic?
Queen Studios on their Facebook channel asked collectors for their opinion. You know, what we want them to make based on the Ant and Wasp Quantumania movie and what scale. So I figured we could help them out since they asked the community.
Okay. All right, guys, make sure, again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you have to be subscribed to the channel to win the view. And listen, subscribe to the channel if you just want to be subscribed to the channel, okay? If you don't want to be subscribed, I get it, but that's the way you win the prize. So we'll give you guys another minute. Go ahead, Trey.
Illyria. Sorry, I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but she just popped in if you didn't see it.
What was her name?
Illyria.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, and they got a spawn. Is that a spawn?
Looks like it.
Yeah. I think that's a guy, right? Illyria? I don't know if that's a guy's name or a girl's name.
Don't assume.
No, you can't assume nowadays.
Don't assume gender.
Don't get me started on that day shit. But you know what? I want to be called a fucking apple. So call me an apple. Call me an apple. No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right, guys, we're getting ready to do it. I'm just getting the omnibuses together right now so we can go ahead and give this stuff away. Remember, you're going to send your information, your shipping information, or your shipping address to the collectors table 1@gmail.com. That's the only way that I can send it to you. You got to send it by the end of today, by midnight tonight. And if you don't get it. All right. So I think I got everybody in there already. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let's see if, and the guys on the panel are in there too. So everybody's eligible. Everybody's eligible except for Shane. I don't think he wanted to be part of it, but it's all good.
Adam wouldn't let me. He said no.
I told him he can't have it because he's not having mead with me today. So fuck him.
I get that.
No,
I
I'm
accept
just
that.
kidding. I'm
Yo,
kidding. I'm
Adam,
kidding.
real quick, that turtle, did that sell out already?
I think it's close to sell. I think it's close to.
And
I think it might.
Are you getting the rest of the guys?
Yes, I'm getting the whole line.
Yeah.
I got Donatello on pre-order already, and
So
I
far,
can't
just
wait.
Raphael and Donatello that's out. That's either pre-order or out right now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and I can't wait for the Shredder, man. You saw the Shredder picture?
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Shredder. So,
Hey,
all right,
Rashid, but I'll talk to you after the draw.
All right.
let's go ahead and do this drawing. Good luck to everybody. Okay.
Good luck.
Let's blow this up. I hope this works because this is my first time using this site. And here we go. Spin the wheel. Who's the lucky winner? Edison G.
And the
Edison
timer
G.
started.
Timer started. Edison, you got to say something so
You're on the clock.
You could get your. How do we want to do it? Do we want to let them pick their own, or should I just pick for them?
I mean, why not let them pick their own?
Let's let them pick their own.
Or
Edison,
we
you're
could
on the
be
clock,
J&D
buddy.
And just this is what you're fucking getting, and you'll like it.
What did we say? 3 minutes on the timer?
Yep. 2 minutes, 33 seconds.
All right, Edison. You got to be in here. You got to be in here. So what else we got going on, Trey? We're going to keep talking as we do this.
All right, so let's go with that last question. After seeing the movie or seeing the previews, things like that, is there anything that you guys would like to see Queen Studios make, and if so, what scale?
Definitely not. Well, I don't do movie pieces anyway, so but no for me. But the movie was also kind of shitty, so no because of that too.
You said Queen Studios?
Yeah, it was Queen Studios.
Of course, a Blade bus, Wesley Snipes.
No, and from the movie Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man, I'm sorry.
Characters you want to see?
Yeah, no. Nah. I would like to see a comic book version of Kang.
Yeah,
but
sure.
nothing else.
Comic book Kang would be cool.
Yeah, but not in all.
Queen wouldn't be the company I would pick to do it, but
and you know what, Shane? If they do Kang, I would like them to do the face covered with a plastic over, like
yes,
you know how
of course.
That I think that will come out so hot, bro.
Yeah,
and it should be fully sculpted too.
XM.
Yeah.
Edison, where are you, buddy? I
want you to get this left.
Thing. You got a minute 13. We're going to keep spinning the wheel for these guys that are hanging out. Guys, remember, again, be subscribed to the channel. You got to be in the chat. You got to leave a comment so I know that you're here, so I can add you to the wheel. Okay. If you haven't left a comment, then you're not on the wheel.
So
if you're just trickling in.
This year we got XR Kuhn, Tulok Horde, Marka Ragnos.
Oh, I got you.
And a Dirge being made, 1/4 scale. Are you interested in any of those?
Nah, I never got into Dirge. Even though people be talking about he's a gangster on bounty hunter, I never got into Dirge.
Well, he's immortal, so.
Oh, he is.
You can't kill the fucking guy. He just keeps. He's been blown up by a bomb, and he just comes back together like T-1000.
Okay.
How much time we got, Shane?
12 seconds.
12 seconds, Edison.
Come
on, man.
If this goes off and then you comment, you're shit out of luck, Edison.
Yeah.
And it is done.
All right.
We're gonna make sure that we got all things gaming TV in there before we roll it again.
I saw that. Yep.
You need that wah wah wah.
All
music.
things gaming. Chris Tron, I think I got you in there already. Do I got Chris Tron in there? Yep, I got Chris Tron in there. All right, let's start it again, guys. Remember, got to be in the chat, got to leave a comment. Here we go. Who's going to be the lucky winner? And these are some nice books, guys. These are really
nice. Fettuccine.
Fettuccine
deserved.
Alfredo, my
Well
man.
deserved. Well
You're on the
deserved.
clock, Fettuccine. Come on.
Fettuccine, where you at, man? Where you at?
You
get
got this.
You get a book. Who's this? We got somebody else that's a YouTube official. I got the 1995 fleet. Oh, I know, man. These are the X-Men cards.
Those cards are gold. I love them.
Those things.
Fettuccine's here. He's got
Fettuccine. Congratulations, Fettuccine. All right. Hang on a second. I'm going to go back to well, YouTube will put you back in there when I start the next round. Fettuccine Alfredo, make sure that you send your shipping information right now to that. And Fettuccine, real quick, I got the Darth Vader Omnibus, really, really good hardcover book. Super awesome. All right, so you get to have that, or I'm going to show you your options. Teen Titans. This is a very thick book. Teen Titans. Okay. Or The Last Ronin. Nobody spoil this. If you don't already know who The Last Ronin is, look it up. But don't spoil it. Last Ronin. This is the hardcover. These are all hardcovers. So let me know which one you want. And
check the chat, guys. There's a new picture to add in for the show. It just got released.
All right. So we got Fettuccine Alfredo. I'm going to take Fettuccine Alfredo out of this because he already won. And I got All Things Gaming in there. And who else did I miss? I got I want to make sure I'm fair to everybody. I got the YouTube official. YouTube official, you're in there. All right. So what were we talking about again?
Everybody get their say as far as Queen Studios and on a menu.
This is the number one statue that I would love to have. That's not a custom. I got custom ones coming in. It'll never happen. But Spawn, man, Spawn's my dude. I want Spawn. I love Spawn. I think there's a statue company that needs to try to really push that and try to convince my man Todd. But I don't know if he'll ever do that. That's me. What did you guys say?
Rashid and I said no.
The next one for 2023. How do you guys decide and establish your collecting budget? What do you do if you max out on your collecting budget, and then say that special piece comes out, like for you, Adam, if that Spawn came out and had a low ES, you already spent your budget for the year. You know, what do you do?
I'm gonna have to sell something. I'm gonna have to sell something. If it's something that I really, really want, I got to sell something to get something else. I'm not gonna go above my means, but that's just me.
I don't have a budget per se. Like I don't have an exact number. What I do have is I know what I have on pre-order. I know if other pieces come up, I know what I can or can't afford for payments or to pay upfront or deposit or whatever. So I won't put myself out and go above my means, but I don't have a number per se. Plus I got a few pieces of pre-order right now, and I think 4 of them end this year. So that's going to free me up some space. So that's all I do.
Yeah, I mean, I got a budget in my head. I don't like to go over that budget. And if I do, what I do is I just end up, like I said, I'll sell something before I buy something else.
And for me, I do that with space. I got to sell something.
With space too, right?
If it's the same character or if it's going in a line like my Star Wars, those pieces I mentioned to Rashid, and I'm surprised he's not getting a couple of them, but I want to get a couple of them if I like the sculpt. and I don't have that room in my Star Wars display. So I'm probably going to be putting 1 or 2 Star Wars pieces up for sale this year to make room.
Okay. Real quick, Fettuccine Alfredo, you got to let me know which omnibus you want, buddy. Oh, did he? I'll take the Last Ronin. There you go.
And
My intern.
Rashid's retired, so he doesn't have a budget. He doesn't buy anymore.
Yeah. He's got an unlimited budget. I got you, Fettuccine Alfredo. Congratulations. You won the Last Ronin.
Nice.
All right. All right. Let's try to catch up with the chat a little bit here. What did you guys at the collector's table? What do you think about the PCS Ronin on bike? What do you guys think about that?
That's the picture I just sent. If you want to put it up, they just
let's-
released a picture in the info. It's $1,400, and it's 21 inches by 23 or 23 and a half inches with an ES of 500.
Hmm,
I think that's actually pretty good for today's standards.
it is.
As sad as that is to say. But
Right. Let's see if we can. I'm going to take the wheel down. And share the screen. There we go. That's interesting looking.
yeah,
It's different. It's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think?
that's-
Nah,
I feel it. I never read the book, so is that accurate to the story? That doesn't matter for some people because he's on a motorcycle and it looks cool. But is it accurate? Does he do that in the book?
I stopped reading the book, but I just
think he
like the
does.
fact that the one where he has the 3 brothers behind him is just more deep to me. I like.
Well, it tells a story, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's like the old Vader mythos piece. It just tells a story.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's in the book. I thought I saw it somewhere in the book. I'm not going to try to find it right now, but yeah, I think it is in the book. I read it a long time ago, but for me,
At
this would
least it's
probably be,
different. You know,
this
at
would
least
probably
it's
be a
different than
pass.
the original.
this would probably be a pass for me. I mean, I think it's cool looking, but I don't know. It's okay.
Kind of. I don't know why it gives me Deadpool vibes. I don't know why.
Because of
see it.
like how dynamic it is and
Because it's breaking that thing apart, and
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it looks cool.
I don't know. It's all right. But the ESs, those ESs are getting lower with Sideshow.
Hmm.
But anyway, we'll probably talk about that here in a second. All right, where are we at, Trey?
Anybody else want to say how they do? I don't know if I heard you, President, on what happens if there's a piece and you've already hit your budget for the year.
That always happens, bro. There's nothing I can do. If I want it, I get it. That's one thing I learned. If it's a piece I'm gonna get, I'm just gonna get it. But
Mhm.
I'm trying to be more patient now because every time, even not even with pieces, it could be like I could go buy a piece and then something emergency happens in the house, some plumbing issue, something, and I'm like, God, if I would have just saved my damn money, so you just never know what's gonna happen, But like, I didn't see that Jazz Inc. video until like maybe a couple of weeks ago. So that then I was thinking about that piece. So now I'm not rushing to pre-order anymore. A lot of things. I'm just waiting because I always feel like something else is gonna pop up eventually.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to be patient now. Wait it out.
For me, I put myself on a diet and try not to have the 1/4s. Try to stick to the 1/3 unless it's a custom. That's really
Right.
rare. Then I try to take priority or precedence with Marvel and then DC. I wasn't going to do any DC, but now I've made that change as of late. I still don't have a DC piece yet, but it'll be happening in the future.
Like that Mythos. I want that Mythos Vader, but it's 11,000 of them. I could, like if I realized the Nightcrawler was 3,500 of them, I could have waited for that too.
Shoot, that
Yep.
that being 11,000, you can probably get it real low on the
Mhm.
secondary market and never order it.
Right.
That's right.
Because they're already selling the Ashoka that they made 9,000 of them on eBay. But guess what? If you want that sale because there's so many of them, that person's gonna have to lower the price just to get that sale now. Because it's like, why buy it from you when I could buy it? I can make payments instead of buying a lump sum. You know, that's my input.
Trey, do you only have Marvel right now?
Yeah, right now I've only got Marvel.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. I love
Wow.
Star Wars, but if I go down those rabbit holes, it's not my budget or my space. Neither one of those two matter. It's my freaking wife.
That's good.
That's it. I mean that's it, because she'll say, "Are you really being responsible? You know, buying a 15th statue or something like that." So that's
Right.
pretty much it. And I don't have a way to sneak it. Well, I do now, but
It's so funny you said that, because like I always say, I've been saying it for over a decade. The three biggest enemies of a collector: space, money, spouse. And you
yeah,
just mentioned all three.
Yeah.
Exactly proves my point.
I'm kind of actually pretty lucky with that. My wife is, I mean, my wife doesn't, to be completely honest, my wife doesn't care. As long as everything is taken care of and, you know, the kids are good, the family's good. I got pretty lucky with that. But she also knows that I'm going to make a responsible decision
Yeah.
when I need to, for the most part.
See, mine comes into a debate. So like she can get whatever she wants. We don't even talk about that. But like it's, did I get her and the family season tickets for the Cardinals games, or
Right.
those type of things. So now if I do that, then all of a sudden we're not going to talk about anything that I buy.
Yeah.
So little things like that. So, and she's not bad at all. Stay at home wife, all that kind of good stuff. But she still tries to do the checks and balances on me every once in a while. So
All right. Let's try to do another giveaway. I got 2 more omnibus away. I'm going to do one now, and then we'll do another one at the end of the show. Okay. We got 2 left. We got Darth Vader. Really good book. I read this. Really good book. I didn't read this one. This is like the 10-pound book. Teen Titans with modern art. Okay. All right. I think I got some more people in here. Just so you guys know, again, got to keep saying it because I see people coming in and out. You got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to be in the chat. You got 3 minutes to respond, and then you got to send your shipping information. I'll put that banner up. Let's share the screen again, and good luck to you guys.
Do you have Jessafar on there? And let's see who's Wong Combo.
Yeah, I got Wong Combo.
Jessafar. Yeah, you got Jessafar. Okay.
Yep.
And you got Grifter.
I think so.
Yeah.
Chris wants to know who wrote the Titans omnibus.
This is by Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns. I think I'm saying that name right.
I think it's supposed to be pronounced Jeff. I think that's a fucked up way of spelling Jeff, isn't
Are
it?
you serious? If that's how you spell Jeff.
Yeah, the Jeoff or some shit like that.
Yeah. That's how you know
Jeff.
I don't read this. And it's not because I think it's a bad book. Yeah, you're right. It looks like Geo off. I just don't have the time to read all my books. And I read some of them. Hey, let me tell you guys something. This is not a giveaway. But we can make it one if you guys want to pick one of these, because I got 2 of these. Something Killing the Children is off the chain. If anybody knows anything about Something Killing the Children, say something in the chat, because this book is awesome. It's by Boom Studios. But anyway. All right. Let me take this down real quick.
DJ Adams spinning the wheel.
Good luck to you guys. 3 minutes to respond. You get to pick your choice. I'll let you pick between the 3. And Edison G.
Are you kidding me?
I tried it. Edison, let's go, man. Are you in here?
Man.
Are you serious
On the
right
clock.
now? Edison, you got 3 minutes, buddy. If you don't respond this time, I'm going to take you out. We're going to give more time to the guys that are here.
This guy needs to buy a fucking lottery ticket.
I know, man. You guys saw it. I mean, I hit it, so it landed on him again. All right, you got 3 minutes to respond. All right. What else do we need to cover? We're going to go through some pictures once we give away one or two more. We'll just keep it moving.
And let me ask one last question. This is my
Yeah, go
favorite
ahead.
question.
Uh-huh.
All right, you guys, and this can be for the the people in the audience too. But you get to pick one statue for 2023, whether it's up for PO yet, or whether you're gonna get it in hand, or it's gonna go up for PO, say in 2023. What is the only one piece you're like the one that you're wanting more than anything else? It's your must-have. Oh my gosh, screw all the other ones. What's that one piece?
License piece. Let's
Nope.
keep it license. Let's just say
Okay.
license so everybody knows it. Did Edison respond yet? I'll have my intern. You keep an eye on that?
Yeah, he hasn't responded yet.
Hasn't responded yet. How much time does he have, Shane?
1 minute, 25 seconds.
All right, Edison, you better hurry up. Edison, after this one, you're probably going to come off the list, buddy, just because
Getting a fucking boot.
you might be getting the boot. Das Boot.
I love Duck Rogers already. LBS
Berserker Predator.
Okay.
Berserker Predator, the 1/3 to match up with my jungle. I would say that.
Okay. Shane, what about you?
I would have said Cobra Commander, but since we're going licensed, shit, I got a few Transformer pieces coming in and Devastator for PO. But just after seeing how good it is with the final fucking sculpt, I'll say LBS Hulk.
Perfect.
All right. And what about you, Rashid? What's the one piece you would want out of everything?
Damn, shit. Fuck.
And don't forget that other Blade's coming out too.
Yeah, but you know what? I've already seen Blade. I want to explore something new.
What? Did you bump your head?
No, no, because I'm Star Wars also. I guess I would like a Slave One ship.
All right, Edison, you're getting a Das Boot.
Shit out of luck, Edison. Well, okay, are we talking a statue that is coming out that we know is being made, or a dream piece that hasn't been announced?
That is being made, and it just either hasn't gone on PO yet, or you've already pre-ordered it.
That we know about, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2023.
Yeah, so you can't make shit up, Rashid.
No, NYC is going to make a Slave One.
That's
I
true.
didn't make shit up, so correct. You are corrected.
All right, guys, we're spinning the wheel again. Remember, you got to be subscribed to the channel. And hey, guys, if there's about 30 people in here right now, go ahead and hit that like button if you guys like what we're doing here at this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Gotham
nice.
Cinebites, let's go.
You're on the clock, Gotham.
Let's go. Where's he at? Gotham, he's going to be quick with it. I know he is.
Yeah.
I know he is.
Yeah, Gotham's always around.
Gotham, where you at? I'm waiting on you. Pick your book. Uh-oh.
Well, while we wait for him, my most sought after piece, the number one, is the LBS Thanos, hands down, without any question.
Yes, Thanos. Yeah, that one looks wicked.
It's gonna have lights. It's gonna have action. It's gonna have it all in my one thing. So
yeah, that looks good.
Remember, guys, you got to be in the chat so you can tell me what omnibus you want, and I can send it to you. Gotham, no.
Not like this.
Not like this, Gotham.
Not like this. Oh, there he is.
Is he
He's
there?
got it. Yeah.
I don't see him yet. What
I
did he
don't
say?
see him yet. Oh, there we go.
All right. I'm here. Okay. All right, Gotham. Do you want the Teen Titans? Do you want the Darth Vader? Darth Vader? I need to take my hang on a second. Let me take this. Let's take that down for a second while we do this. You want the Darth Vader, or do you want something killing the children? I'll throw that in there. Thank you, Shane. Something killing the children. Teen Titans. You guys tell me what he says if you see it. Teen Titans, thick ass book. Kill somebody if somebody that breaks into your house.
And yes, Duck Rogers.
This is probably my
That
favorite
Thanos-
out of the three.
That Thanos has a hand switch out with the snap.
Which one do you want? Let me know so we can move on.
Free
You
shipping,
got-
you said?
Yeah, I'll ship it
I
for
think
free.
the heavy one just to charge you more.
All right.
He'll take the killing children.
Something killing the children. Good pick, man. Something killing the children. Going to Gotham Cenobites. Congratulations, buddy. Let's go ahead and take him out. Hey, just remember, let me put this up real quick. Gotham, you got to send your shipping info right here. If you guys don't send your shipping info, I can't ship it out. So shipping address with all your shipping info. Send it to the collectors table 1 at gmail.com. Where was I? Let me.
Congrats again, Terry.
All right. Got it. I'll take it off. Just rewind this back so you can see the email if you need to see it again. All right. Should we just keep going through these giveaways or?
Yeah, might as well get them done.
I got two more.
Are you doing them tonight, or do you want to save it for next week?
No, we'll do it. We'll do it today. I'm going to try to get through it real quick. If that's okay with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm adding, my intern is telling me that I got my intern, AKA my daughter, is telling me I'm missing people. So I just want to add them. Guys, if you're just joining the chat, we're doing giveaways here at the Collectors Table Live. I want to give you guys something for being such a good community to me and just supporting the channel. So you got to be subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And yeah, we're going to keep it moving. All right. So the two we got left is the Darth Vader and the Teen Titans. Am I good, Delilah? Do I got everybody?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Here we go again. Good luck to everybody on the wheel. Some good books. And oh, he wanted to win something too. The Chocolate Factor Hunter, I think, or Factory Hunter.
You're on the clock.
You're on the clock. You're on the clock, buddy. He was just saying earlier in the chat that he really wanted to win something.
Congrats.
Did you guys catch any XFL last week or this week?
No, but
I don't really watch the XFL.
I watched it, man. It's really good production, good football.
I heard it had way less viewers than they had 3 years ago on that XFL version. So
Less viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's new. It's got to start up, but like I think one of the attendants, they had 20-something thousand.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I hope it does good.
I like the rules better than the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like the point after a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, yeah, it's Something Killing the Children. If you guys haven't read it, it's awesome, man. It's very different. It's very cool. Everybody's talking about it now. I've been wanting to read Something's Killing the Children. Yeah. Did you guys, there was somebody in here talking about the X-Men cards. Did you guys collect those as kids?
I collect all those Marvel
not me.
and X-Men cards growing
Yeah, I
up.
did.
Man, I thought they were the coolest things. I used to collect them when I was a kid. I wish I never gave them away.
That's the one they show their stats and everything on the back, right?
Yeah. Most of them show stats on the back and stuff like that. But then there was also ones where you can put them all together in the plastic dividers and they'll make one big picture. I've always wanted to buy those cards back, but I don't know.
Do you guys know All Things Gaming TV said that the one statue he wants is the new Apocalypse statue? You know which one he's talking about?
Is he talking about?
I think he's talking about XM. He's got a 10th scale Apocalypse.
Or is he talking about upcoming LBS?
Oh no, he might be no. He might be talking about the one that's a proximity piece. They got all the proximity pieces
Oh, to the Sentinel diorama?
to the
from Iron
Sentinel
Studios?
diorama. Well, not to the Sentinel diorama. It's not a Sentinel. It's the Age of Apocalypse. I think it's Age of Apocalypse. It's the real big one that I think, is it PCS? PCS might be doing it, and he's throwing like that. He's got like that ball of energy in his hand.
I'd have to see it.
Yeah, I think I'll have to see it too.
I think that's what he's talking about.
25 seconds.
The Chocolate Hunter, he didn't get up in here.
I didn't see him.
All right, we might be back to spinning this again. How much time we got?
11.
11 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely not 11 minutes. All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Chocolate
All
Hunter, you
right.
missed
Adam,
out. Yep.
Adam, throw my name in there.
Okay.
Oh no, man! You say you. I just playing.
Yeah. You know what? Spell my name for Trace.
I just playing.
Trey, I think I got you in here. Yeah.
You son of a bitch, Trey.
I don't see the bronze Superman in there. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Watch me
All
win.
right,
Fix
here
his
we
name.
go. Who's the lucky winner? How do you say this name again?
You got to do it.
Ilrina.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You got well, we're gonna cut it down to 2 minutes. Let's cut it down to 2 minutes.
Okay.
That way we could go through this pretty quick.
Oh, there. She's here.
Yeah.
Or he's here. They're here.
Okay. Congrats.
Done.
There you go. All right. Now, which
Congrats.
one do you want? You want Teen Titans? Put me on the big screen, Shane, real quick, please.
I'm coming. It's not working.
Let's see.
Mhm.
All right. Teen Titans. All right. Or Darth Vader Omnibus. All right. That one's done by Marvel. Which one do you want? Which one do you want?
Vader.
Wants Vader?
Yeah.
All right. You got the Vader. Man, that was a good one. That was a
Shane
good one.
won.
No. Shane didn't win. It was somebody else.
Fucking Hershey.
So go
No.
ahead and send your shipping information to the collectors table 1 at gmail.com. Collectors table 1 at gmail.com. If you don't, I can't ship it to you. Okay. And I'll try to ship it out in the next couple days, guys. I'm going to try to make my way over there pretty quick to UPS. I just live out in the country, so it takes me a minute to get there. All right. Moving on. We'll do the last one right before the end of the show. How about that? We'll just keep.
And you
moving
want
on.
a 2-minute timer.
Yeah, 2-minute timer. We'll do 2-minute
Okay.
timer. All right. Congratulations to all the winners. Trey, what else we got on the docket?
It's time for pictures, man. Unless you guys have something else. Yeah.
Let's go through some pictures. Let's go through some pictures. It's a little bit of a longer show.
That's
All
okay.
right.
We started early.
We started early, so we're okay. As long as you guys are good.
I'm good.
And let's take that off. And we know what this is, guys. This beast.
So
Good.
I think this has possibly the best likeness of a real actor that I've seen on a bust.
Ever.
I think the Catwoman looks like her.
Oh, there's
Oh.
other good ones. I just think this one is the best for likeness percentage. I think the armor looks amazing. I just personally, I would have rather have the mask on, the cowl. I don't know. That's just me.
I like that he's holding the mask. I really like. I mean, this thing looks amazing to me. And I think his face is spot on.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I love the armor too. They did such a great job.
That looks spot on.
Any of you thinking about getting it?
No, I don't do bus. The price on this was a little pricey, wasn't it?
It's about 4,500. It's not
Wow.
fucking cheap.
It is not cheap, guys. Even got the little mole right there.
Mm-hmm.
You like this, Rashid?
Yes. Not for me, but I like it. I think it look hot in the color. I think this and the Joker and select this Catwoman would go good together.
Yeah.
I prefer him holding the cowl also. I like it like this.
Yeah. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at her back there. I mean, when you see them together, it just takes it to a whole new level.
Oh yeah, they did a great job with her too.
Look at that
Looks
shit.
like looks
Yeah, I
like
think she came out good too.
It looks like if we didn't know these were statues and we just saw this picture, I would think that's a picture of them.
Right.
Me too.
yeah. Collector's Entity said once he pays off some of his POs, he's getting this one.
Very nice.
Congrats, Collector's Entity.
I like it way better than the Ben Affleck one.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it better. But I like the Christian Bale Batman better than Ben Affleck.
Right.
What do we got here? This is the only picture I got, by the way. That's the
Oh, Trey's excited.
Yeah, man.
Trey.
What
do we got?
That Spider-Man is going to be fantastic, and when you actually see the whole thing, yeah, it's going to be different than what anybody thinks. It's going to be I think it's going to be one of the top Spider-Mans on the market, no matter the scale.
And who's that from, Trey?
That's LBS, and For Everyone's Life.
There is another company doing a 1/3 scale Spider-Man. I just read about it a couple days ago. I wasn't sure if this was LBS or if this was actually them.
100% LBS. Is the other one custom or is it a?
No, it's not custom, and that's what surprised me. Unless I'm just remembering wrong. Yeah, I thought there was another company. Was it Iron Studios or? I thought there was another company doing a 1/3 Spider-Man.
I'll be curious to see that.
Jesse, I feel you on that, man. He says he likes that Omni is so thick, just like I like my Omnis and my women.
Thick.
All right, what else we got here? I think this looks amazing. I mean, I don't necessarily like the actress, and I think a lot of people say that, but she looks great here.
Yeah, the actress and the character I didn't care for at all, but it looks good.
Yeah. I think her costume looks amazing. But like a lot of people said, I think they made her look better than what she really is. But I mean it looks like her.
Yeah.
It looks like her. I like that color hair. It's cool looking. All right, so this is it Merman? I'm not Masters of the Universe. I don't know Masters of the Universe.
That's Merman. Yeah.
Too well. But I got some better pictures because I think I just had the one picture. Let me pull that up real quick so we can see him full. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys know Masters of the Universe pretty well?
Yeah, I'm a very big Masters of the Universe fan. In fact, I'm getting the Trapjaw and the Skeletor from this line.
Trapjaw looks cool.
Yeah, Skeletor looks amazing.
I'm not a mermaid fan, but this does look good though.
Yeah.
I thought about getting this too, but I'm only going to be able to fit probably I don't know, 4 or 5 pieces from the line. So I got to be pretty selective. And there's other characters like I'm waiting for Beastman. You got to think that's coming next.
Yeah, I think Trapjaw and Beastman will probably be the best looking ones though.
Right.
Because
I'm surprised they actually came out with Merman first.
You got 2 portraits there.
But it looks great. I love that classic.
Yeah. The other one
That's
looked like a gremlin. On the
He
other
that's
does
what
one.
he
look
was
like a
talking
gremlin.
about. Duck Rogers, you're right. It's the Age of Apocalypse Dio by Iron Studios. When we were talking about Apocalypse, you guys know what I'm talking about now.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's the one with all the proximity pieces around it. I think that looks real cool. I never read that. Rashid, did you ever read that that storyline?
The Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
Is
go
that-
in they in the future, and the Wolverine has like one arm, one hand, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him and Storm were hooking up.
I don't
Let's
remember
be
that.
from DC.
Gotta
Marvel
read it
Parks
again.
are cool.
Yeah, Wolverine and Storm were a couple in the Age of Apocalypse.
I think the detail work that Tweeterhead did on this is amazing.
Yeah, it looks great.
I mean, this is a knockout of the park. If you're a Master of the Universe fan, and you can swap out these portraits, right? I don't even see a seam line, so it's got to be underneath. Maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe this is the seam line right here, right around his neck, or his kind of like his pecs.
I might get this in the future, depending how the line goes. Because I want a Skeletor, Trapjaw, Beastman, Evil Lyn. Those are my 4 for sure. And then if I could fit 1 or 2 more, I'm not sure who I would get.
I think I don't know it very well. Maybe it's a little bit before my time, or
Wow, look at that water. That was
Yeah, it looks great.
the ripples.
Piece looks fantastic.
They did a great job with this.
It's making me want to go and order it right now.
Do it live.
How much is it?
It's a good question. Let me tell you.
We got a live PO coming up. Let's do
Yeah.
it, Shane.
Shane, you gonna do it?
Let's Shane.
You should. Well, even if you're not gonna order now, you should get it though eventually, because Trapjaw, Beastman, and this guy, all 3 of them against He-Man, that would be a good look, though.
It's $5.25.
I'm going to ask the consummate Shane question. So, Shane, what would keep you from pre-ordering that today?
There you go.
That's Shane's question.
Shane, let me ask you this question. How many things do you have on pre-order right now? About?
I'll tell you exactly how many. I keep the list.
I don't know what this is, guys. Do you?
Every collector should have a list.
Does anybody know what this is?
I forget.
I currently have 10 things on pre-order right now.
That's a lot.
11's a lucky number. So,
But I got a few of them ending this year. So
Shane, what's up with this? Did you send me this about?
no, that's not for me, man.
I don't know what that's from.
I sent it
Looks
to you.
kinda-
I forget.
Looks kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
what is this?
I know, Mark. I know it's good. I know. My issue is I'm very particular with my pieces, and like I said, I have half a garage shelf dedicated to my Masters of the Universe line, and without knowing what other characters they're going to be making in the future, I don't want to buy Merman now and then sell him next year for a huge loss when I could have just waited, seen what it is. It's not like he sold out, so I can jump on it anytime I want. I just don't have. I like the character, but I don't love the character like I do the other ones. But I do love the statue.
Mhm.
So I might just get him after the line's done. I might look and go, you know what? He is my top 5 out of what's been done in the line. But as it is right now, I think there's other characters I'm going to hold out for.
Good answer. These are a bunch of Iron Studio stuff, I believe. Yeah.
Where is this from, though? It looks cool. I just don't know where it's from, and it looks like some of those characters that I was just looking at
Mm-hmm.
on the last slide, right there. If anybody knows what this is about, I'd be interested in knowing. That's cool looking. Oh, what is this? Fantasia?
Mm-hmm.
That was an amazing cartoon when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys watched it.
Yeah.
I had it on VHS. Delilah, you know what VHS is? She said no.
VHS.
Let me see without the background effects. Okay, that's cool.
It is cool. I think we like looking at statues, even if it's not DC, Marvel, Spawn, or Predator, or whatever. It's still cool to see stuff like this,
Yeah.
So Rashid said it on a show the other day, and I've said it on shows lots. There's lots of statues that I have no desire to own. I would never have them in my collection, but I enjoy seeing them in other people's collection.
That's how I feel about anime. I love seeing those
Such as
anime.
Bayformers for me. I would never own a Bayformer statue. It's G1 all the way, but I think the pieces are works of art, and I love seeing other people's collection with them in there. And that's great. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Oh, where did I go? Let's go back right
So
here.
I couldn't get that merman even if I wanted to. The EX is sold out, and the EX is the one that comes with the classic portrait, and that's the only one I would get.
This is Masters of the Universe again, right?
Yeah.
This is the Iron Studio 1/10 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 1/10. Pretty cool looking. You guys think there's a lot of 1/10 scale collectors out there? You think
Yes.
there's more 1/10 scale collectors than there is quarter and third?
Yes. I think those collectors just aren't as vocal or out there on like the other ones are. But yes, I do. You got to think on top of that, you have like probably a lot of younger people buying these statues, right?
Yeah.
That just think they're cool and they're loading them up in their bedroom on their shelves and shit.
Yeah.
What character is this?
I don't know.
I don't know what IP is that. Does it say?
It
Santa.
says it down there. I can't.
That's
really see it.
Shira. Does it say?
Saint Seiya.
Yeah, I don't know
Saint
what the hell that
Seiya?
is.
Not sure who this is, but I know who this is.
Mhm.
I guess they're doing the whole Bebop and Rocksteady in 1/10, right? For Iron Studio. Iron Studios dominates with this 1/10 scale stuff, man.
Joseph
Yeah.
Lars says he has a small 1/10 collection. He loves the characters.
Yeah, like look at this. This is a 1/10 scale. This is amazing. This looks cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Right? I mean, look at this.
They're
thing.
killing their 1/10 line and all the different IPs they have. It's great.
And Edwin has a good point. A lot of details, more space, costs less money. So,
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah. It's the best Christian Bale likeness I've ever seen. Yeah, going back to the bust. I'm gonna Shane, if you could keep an eye on this chat, I'm gonna keep showing these pictures.
Sure.
If you could throw those up. I'm right at the you'll see. You should see where I stopped. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, if I was the 1/10 scale collector, I'd collect this Turtles line.
Yeah, this 1/10 is just so small, man. I can't get into that. I only have two 1/10s. That's the Blob and the Mojo.
Yeah. But like if it was for saving space or you just wanted to save money or you just didn't want to throw thousands of dollars at like a big gigantic statue, I think it's a great alternative,
Right.
Duck has a question. A price for the LBS Spidey.
Trey?
That's not announced yet, but I bet it's probably in around the range that the other ones have been in, but it hasn't been announced yet.
Okay.
So what are you guessing?
I would say From because of it's got a unique design that you guys will see. I wouldn't be surprised because I know Cyclops and Thor were around that 1450, depending on where you get it, where you buy it. I wouldn't doubt if it was like maybe the 15, 16 range, just because of how intricate it is.
Fair enough.
This is the Iron Giant. That's cool how they did those little tiny trees to give you a scale on it.
hmm
I
Didn't the
never
Sideshow one
realized.
go for money and stuff? Sideshow made like a bigger version of that. This
Yeah, I think so. I never realized that this Iron Giant was so popular in the statue community. Apparently, it is. People love collecting these characters, but
Hey, Mr. President, why do you have those two 110s? Were you about to start collecting the 110 scale, or what happened?
Nah, they just haven't made that character blob. I don't see, nobody's making a custom blob. And I always like the blob.
Oh yes, they are, Mr. President. You're
Oh,
mistaken.
well, you didn't tell me that, Shane.
I'm sorry. When you appoint me as your chief of defense staff, you'll get all my intel post haste. I'm waiting
So
for that
somebody's
official announcement online.
so somebody's making a blob for real? Do you
Yeah,
have any
for real.
pictures or no? No pictures.
what
I'm
scale?
getting it
What
right
scale
now.
are they making a blob?
1/4.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Who's
and
making that?
yeah.
Custom company. I can't say the name of it right now. I can't even show it on the show right now. If people want info, just PM me. I'll send it to you, Rashid. But I can't post it right now because it's
Right.
only a little teaser. So,
Grifter 81's got a question. What is everyone's opinion about those pure arts Assassin's Creed statues?
I mean, they cool if you into the video game. I mean, I'm not into that game, so it's that's a pass. I don't mess with them.
yeah, they look cool. Assassin's Creed's not one of my IPs, but yeah, I think they look cool.
If you like it, then it's probably a lot cooler to you. I think it's cool looking. I wouldn't collect it, but if I was a big Assassin's Creed fan, I would get it. Evan Diaz, those Disney DVDs, movies were worth some money now. You flipping DVDs, Edwin? She-Ra, He-Man's cousin. Okay. MMC Payne, what's going on, collectors? Adam, Shane, Trey, and President Darth.
What's up,
You
man?
got everybody calling you fucking president now. That's amazing. It's amazing how you speak these things in existence. You know that, Rashid?
Oh, come on, Shane, man. The teasers is, come on, man, knock it off, bro.
What do you want from me? I said it was a tease.
Oh, okay.
Like that's it. That's all I got.
Got
I
it.
could only give you what they give me.
You guys know who this character is? Oh, this is
Yes.
from Wakanda Forever.
I was just going to say, is this not fucking?
Yeah.
I haven't
Namor?
I haven't seen the movie yet, believe it or not. I bought it and I haven't seen it yet. I started watching it, but it was too late and I fell asleep. But it wasn't because it wasn't good.
This is just me, but I still think The Rock missed his chance. He could have played this very well and actually been.
Who for
The
Samara?
Rock?
Yeah.
Nah, I
I
wouldn't
think
use
he's a
Samara.
little too big.
Yeah, I can see that too, but
I mean, he'd have to like lose muscle mass, and I think that's the one thing he's not willing to do.
yeah,
That's how he makes his money, is having muscle mass.
that's my problem too. But I'm just playing.
We were talking about that the other day.
How big I am?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna have
okay.
to lay off the juice.
Okay, got you. I'll try.
Is it not the only trident that was on the EX for Merman?
Yeah,
Ramo, Sam can't own all the statues, but I like watching the art. Yeah, I enjoy that too, Ramo. I mean, it's cool. Like this, I would never collect, but it doesn't mean that it's not a work of art, because that's what we
Yeah.
collect. We collect works of art. We got is this from the Boba Fett or is this from Mandalorian?
What the hell is this?
This is interesting. I kind of get lost with this a little bit, but I
That's
can see it.
the Mandalorian ship. They're the
Yeah. Yeah, but what is it on though?
What is the purpose of this?
Is it trying to sell the stars that it's? I don't know.
Like he's going fast or something, or
In
he's like
hyperspace.
hyper speed. This is 1/20th. 1/20th scale. This is by Iron Studios. You guys like this?
Hell no. I still
like-
don't know what the hell is underneath it. That's what these stars or something. What is it?
I like the ship. I just don't understand this too much.
Yeah, I think that's got to be showing them going through space. Like, gotta
Yeah.
be.
I'm intrigued to see the Iron Studios RoboCop. What scale is that? Oh, is that the quarter scale?
I don't know. Maybe it's 1/10.
I think that's the quarter scale, maybe. Oh boy. Are those seam lines right there?
Hell yeah.
Really.
Who makes this?
Blanca has one. He has seam lines also. See it
I see it right up here.
on the right too, right there.
Oh, right there, yeah. That one's a little more forgivable than this. This is like, I mean, you could still see this one too, but I don't know. Who makes this, Shane?
I can't remember if it's Iron or PCS.
I want to say PCS, I think, but I'm not sure
I
either.
can't remember.
Yeah. Collect PCS.
Yeah. It's a cool line if you want to collect smaller stuff.
Yeah, if you love Street Fighter.
Yeah, I remember they was big in the early days. The Kuma and all that stuff. That was big.
Let me tell you what I'm going to start talking about a little bit more is these art prints. I started looking at these art prints a little bit more on Sideshow, and they have some awesome art prints. Do you guys buy art prints from Sideshow Collectibles?
I bought the Boba Fett gunslinger on canvas.
Does that look good in person?
On the canvas, yeah. It's on. Hold on, let me pick the picture up. It's a nice picture though. And I bought the of course, because I'm a Blade fan. I saw it on eBay. I didn't know they were selling at the time. It was the Blade versus Wolverine metal art print.
Okay.
That piece came out. That piece was, and it was supposed to be an artist proof, and they were sold out. They were sold out of it in Sideshow. I made sure I picked art prints that fit the character that's around it.
Yeah. Like this right here looks amazing to me. I don't care for Doctor Strange that much, but I mean,
Yeah.
I could tell like the colors
Mhm.
and everything would really pop in your collection, or in your collecting room. I would probably get it with this frame. I like this frame more instead of this frame. I never understood why it's so freaking expensive to frame things.
Yeah, I may get
See
this.
that one right there? That is either the metal or the one at the bottom on the left.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's either the metal where they print the image on a piece of metal and it comes with
Oh,
its
really?
own frame, or it's a canvas. I think that's metal though.
Because you could pick what you want to have it on, I think.
See, this is, I don't know if you can see. This is the gunslinger. Wait, I don't see it. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back it up a little bit.
Wait, hold on.
Uh,
Let me see.
Yeah, right there.
There. That's good.
I see it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
So that's the one I'm getting. I ordered. And I also bought the Art Germ. I don't know if you remember Shane when Art Germ did the art box from the first Poison Ivy from Sideshow.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought that one.
Oh, look right here, Rashid. Limited edition, 150 on paper. So that's how they do it. And then
Aluminum.
HD aluminum. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I got the aluminum for the Blade versus Wolverine.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like how they do a smaller edition size for the actual hard prints.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I agree.
Here we go, another one. Black Canary for you guys that like Black Canary. This has got an edition size of 200 on paper and 50 aluminum. I really like this look though, like that white and then the black. You know what I mean? I think
Cash
that's
just
better.
said. I was waiting for Cash to say. He said his art print collection is his pride and joy. I was waiting for him to say something.
Yeah, he collects a lot of art prints, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's the reason I even started buying any because I like this. I like the way his looked. I wanted to check it out.
But if you get the I'm gonna show you a picture I had printed. It's the Shane seen it. Sideshow only does either a black matte where you go to a framing company and they'll give you a better matte to match the actual piece. Sideshow to me does the same routine. I guess that's to keep, because they save more money and they use the same black frame. I just, I choose different frames.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's
What's up,
another
Cash?
one. Hey, Cash, what's up, buddy? Daredevil and Elektra.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm not a big Daredevil fan. I never got, I did watch that show that was on, I forget what it was on, the Daredevil show. It was the same like universe,
On Netflix.
the Punisher and all that.
Yeah.
Punisher, Daredevil, and there was another one.
You got to start with the Frank Miller version of Daredevil with the ninjas and the whole Elektra saga. This print I'm not really crazy about. I like Bill Sienkiewicz artwork.
I don't really like this one too much.
Yeah, not
You got to watch the Ben Affleck movie. That's real Daredevil.
Fatal was supposed to.
Terrible. Don't listen to him, bro. Don't listen to him. Watch that bullshit.
So Fatal was supposed to be on the channel, guys. He was just wrapped up at work, so he couldn't make it today. So I just want to give a shout out to Fatal. Real good guy, real good collector. Got a lot of good stuff. Really good, nice, humble guy, and I like the way he runs his channel. And he kind of just go ahead.
Survivor of the YouTuber Celebrity Death Match.
Celebrity Death Match, yeah. If you guys haven't been watching that on 6 channel.
That shit's awesome.
Big shout out to Fatal and reaching 500 subscribers. What was this? Oh, this is the stuff that is supposed to be shipping. Is this from XM?
Yeah, it's XM.
So what do we got here? We got product scheduled to be shipped in Q1 of 2023. We got the Zatanna for 6 scale. Doomsday. This is all 6 scale stuff. Ultraman, Red Death, version A. Bunch of stuff coming out. Scarecrow, I had this on pre-order, but I canceled. I decided to not go down the Scarecrow line or the Samurai line. The Thing, Venom Arise. Oh boy, I got that one on pre-order. Hey, look at this right here, Trey. Your Maestro. Are you getting version A or B?
I'm getting the big one with everything.
Is that which one is that? Version A?
Yeah, I think it's the A. I can't remember which letter it was, but the reason
We're doing a live unboxing. We're going to do like one show dedicated.
That's going to be like a 3-day. It's going to be a 3-day.
As long as I cheat like the president said, I'll make sure everything's not broken first.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, but when you open something and it's broken, then we know that it's. I was going to say then we know you're not a scammer. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it's part of the unboxing experience, right? Things break sometimes. But
yeah.
Shane, what do we got here? So I put this in the PCS group for Ant, just asking him if we could get a Astro Train. I'd love to get a Blitzwing and Astro Train, the original 3-changer. And he just, I think he responded. Scroll out a bit. I think you see his response.
Like thinking, huh?
Yeah. I mean, he's a big G1 Transformer fan. So anyone who watched the cartoons, they know Blitzwing, they know Astro Train, and how
Yo.
cool they were because they were
And-
three changers.
Ant is a difficult one to get on the
Change.
show. You know, Ant is I don't know if you guys know this, but I had asked Ant to come on the show. By the way, super nice guy. Love his statue company. I love the way he kind of interacts with the customers and the community and stuff like that. I had no idea how busy Ant is. He kind of
yeah.
just it's crazy. He's got like 2 full-time jobs, plus he's running a statue company, and he's got like he was like, I said, hey man, we're doing a show next Sunday. He's like, and I got my kids like soccer tournaments, and I'm like, man, you are like, I would be stressed with all the stuff he's got going on. But
Ant was going to come on Collectors Enabled in January. Him and I have been talking, but he said he apologized and said because he's so busy, he's going to be coming on hopefully the end of March. That's his earliest availability to do a show.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
had this as a toy.
Me
The
too.
Astro Train.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They don't make Transformers like they used to, but that was crazy how he was able to transform into a train and then into
The triple changer. Him
Right.
and Blitzwing, who used to do the robot, the tank, and the jet.
you know, sad though. Transformers the movie was the hot, but the end of the era of Transformers to me.
Mm.
I don't know what happened, but right after Transformers the movie, everything just went down. I love Galvatron, but they killed so many people. I don't know. It was crazy.
Too young
Well,
for
what
that.
really
Like
happened
that.
is, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, they actually killed Optimus Prime because they wanted to do a bunch of. It was money motivated. They wanted
I
to
know.
do a bunch of sales, right? With all the
Because they said
new
they wanted
generation.
to create a new generation of Transformers.
Yeah.
But people was so in love with the original guys that I think that messed up a lot of things, man. You know,
Mhm.
just my opinion. So
Yeah.
Well, XM is doing a Galvatron for Grifter.
yeah,
First comment. Looks pretty good. I wish the portrait was a little more G1, but the sculpt looks good.
We're going back up here to address the MMC pain real quick. We're going to get to that in a second. We got that picture coming up, man. We haven't. I'm not skipping you, just to let you know. All right, what else we got?
They released
Edition
the
size.
edition size, yeah.
What do you guys think about this edition size?
2000. I'm passing on this anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not getting it, but I think it looks nice.
What do you guys think of that forced perspective that they go with?
I don't
hate
like
it.
it. I don't
Some
like it.
people love it, some people hate it.
Go ahead.
I think they could have just put her on a rooftop like how they had the brown Wolverine
Mhm.
and just leave it alone. Just my opinion.
I can appreciate that they're trying something different. I like that. I
Mhm.
like that they're trying different things. I actually do like the forced perspective. It's just not something I would buy. And I'm not, that's just my honest opinion. It's not, I haven't seen one that like blows me away, but I think it looks cool.
I would get this if I was getting the one force. But Psylocke is like one of my 3 favorite female characters like ever. So I
Right.
still may get it just because it's her. I'm gonna try my hardest not to. But there's 2,000, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine if I wait. But I don't care about the force. I think I'll probably try to cover that up.
What with Rogue still being available,
That's good. That's good.
you
Thank you.
don't think this edition size may be a little bit too high? Because I think this is going to start to hurt. I think Sideshow really needs to go down on these edition sizes.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
they
still got Yellow
discounts.
Wolverine. How is Yellow Wolverine still available? When that piece came out like maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 years ago, and that's still available. That's
And-
crazy.
And it's got to be hurting them as a business. It's got to be hurting them.
When did
because-
Rogue come out?
You're talking about Rogue, the one that looked like
She's ripping the Danger Room arm.
yeah,
out
a
of the
minute.
floor.
You're talking 2-3 years plus, right?
That
At
thing
least-
should
at
have
least 3 years.
And that's a great piece.
great piece. And
I had that piece before.
that piece should have been sold out already.
Why did they say that she looked like Fergie? Did you guys hear that?
Well, Fergie ain't
Uh,
ugly.
She actually does. Her cheeks in one of the portraits. I
She
think
does.
she
She
does.
does
but
kind of look like Fergie,
But you
but
know what though? Fergie's not an ugly chick, so it's not like if
No,
they
not
did
at
use
all.
her, it's not that they use like a bad representation,
You could
but
do a lot worse.
I
yeah,
just
but
couldn't get that out of my head when they said that though. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
It really does. So look like Fergie.
it does look like Fergie. Yeah.
like
Wait,
this
wait,
one piece right here, unfortunately, she just doesn't. I don't know. She doesn't have that face for me for Psylocke. Not from from reading a comic book and everything. I guess I would like. I don't know. She just. I don't know.
it showed that this went up for pre-order August 2nd of 2018.
But this one,
No, the Rogue. My bad.
The
oh,
Rogue.
Road 2018.
That's what I'm
Holy
looking at.
Damn.
wow! And we're in 2023 and it's
So
still
you're talking
available.
4 or 5 years.
Let
And
me
I
ask
think
you guys something. Rashid, I know you're a big X-Men fan too. Who are your 3 favorite X-Men out of all the people that were X-Men in no particular order? Just who are your top 3?
including villains or just the X-Men?
Just X-Men.
Wolverine, Psylocke, uh, Cable,
Cable is
Okay.
awesome.
and
No, that's 3. That's it. There's no honorable mentions.
I thought you said. Oh, you said 3 favorite. Oh yeah,
3.
okay. No,
All
no,
right.
no, no. Let me go back.
Let him go
I'm
back.
sorry.
Let him go back. Yeah, go ahead.
You can't say 3. Come on, man. It's
3.
look how
That's
big
the
team.
rules. That's the
about
rules,
4?
Rashid.
3.
Then
Not
give me
3.
4. Give me
No,
4.
this is Shane's embassy. Your presidential shit doesn't come here. I'm in my
You're out of your
embassy.
jurisdiction.
Because you know why it's not fair? Because come on, you have Archangel. I need to add Archangel on there.
Then take out Cable.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I
And
won't
take
do that.
out old sugar tits here and put in
No, I
Archangel.
can't do that. Nah, I can't do that. So I'm gonna stick with Wolverine, Psylocke, and Cable.
Okay. What about you, Adam?
I like Apocalypse.
No, but he said
No,
just
Magneto.
we're
X-Men,
going
though.
just X-Men,
Oh,
Just the good
X-Men.
guys.
not villains.
I always like villains though. I like Wolverine. Wolverine is like a go-to for everybody, I guess.
I'm pretty sure most people will have Wolverine. He's Canadian. Well, who wouldn't like him? Come on.
See, my problem is that I like a lot of the villains. I didn't really like.
Well,
I
so
like.
do I.
the
I mean,
X-Men.
look at my collection, but you
Um,
still should have 3 that you like the most.
Wolverine. I would say I like Cyclops. I really do like Cyclops. Who would be the third one? Probably Storm. But I don't.
Storm?
But again, you got to remember, I don't really care for the heroes as much as I do for
Right.
the.
Oh, same
For the
here. I'm
villains.
more of a villain guy.
So like, if you made me pick heroes, those would be it.
No, they're good 3. New Trey.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No. Hang on. I want to. Hold on. Back up. I like Colossus.
So who are you putting? Wolverine,
You could-
Colossus, and
You could take Storm out. I'll take Colossus.
okay.
I'm a man of lists, so you could ask me anything like this all day long, and like
Me too, man. This is my thing.
I just
I
don't
do this
fill my
shit with my
book.
real life buddies. We always talk about this shit all the time.
Damn, I forgot
Yeah.
about Nightcrawler. I'm watching Cash's
Mm.
comments. Damn it.
Oh, I forgot
Alright, go
about
ahead.
Gambit too.
I forgot about Gambit too. Yeah.
Me, man, it's easy. Well, not easy, but Archangel, Psylocke, Rogue. And
Damn, see?
but if you count Magic in the X-Men team,
Oh, see, yes,
then I'd have
She's
to.
part of it.
Then
She's-
God, no, I had to leave her out.
It's not so easy, is it?
Yep, man.
It's not easy.
Archangel and Metal Wings, man. It's too much. I love him, man. So
I
Archangel,
got-
Psylocke, and Rogue.
I got Wolverine, Nightcrawler, and Rogue.
Poor Rogue.
that's not
Couldn't touch
easy.
Anybody.
Trey,
It
do
sounds
you have
like
the
almost
XM?
killing them.
You have the Archangel?
I
Me-
did, and then I canceled it.
Oh, you shouldn't have did that,
Stupidly,
bro.
yeah, stupidly.
You should have done
Um,
that.
But it's because Jay said he was going to have it on And what I wanted was to get the LBS Apocalypse because it was going to be so big, and then keep that XM, Archangel. I thought that would be smooth as hell.
That would be sick.
Yeah, he right. Everyone forgot. I forgot about Bishop, man. They just haven't done no statues on Bishop, so that's why we keep forgetting about Bishop, man.
All right, we need to talk about this real quick. Shane, you got the floor.
Yeah, I know we talked about it last week. Custom Cobra Commander comes with your choice of 2 different bases, the EX or the regular. If you want a smaller footprint, all the other swap outs are the same.
That's the other base.
Fully sculpted, 1/4 scale, and the fire cauldrons light up on the exclusive base. If you are interested, you could hit me up. Hit up Carl Pox. Hey, this is Carl, or Mohammed himself. It's going to be a quality piece done by a great studio that did a lot of good pieces. So
there you go.
Hopefully it sells well, and we'll continue the line.
I think it'll sell well.
1/4 scale.
There you go. If you guys need information, just hit up Shane or the people he's already talked about, Carl or Mohammed.
And when you get this, put a bug in Shane's ear that we get Zartan next.
That's right.
Zartan should have been
That's
first.
actually that's actually on my top of the list of who I would like next is Zartan. So,
did you guys see the new Mandalorian trailer?
Oh, just answer this. It comes with both. If you're asking me what I prefer, fuck, that's tough. I'll probably go with Hood, but both look great. But I'll probably go with the Hood.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. But I just, I still wait to see the show because I'm now leaning on how trailers come off at. I want to see the show.
Right. Yeah.
March 1st.
Do you guys
I
like
didn't
the
see the
whole
trailer.
aspect of Grogu traveling with him?
Ugh, that fucking kid. I hate Grogu.
Come on, man. How can you hate this face? Look at that face.
Okay, I'll tell you how I hate this face.
I think that was a good marketing thing for Disney to create a character, because Marvel did Baby Groot, and then now they did Grogu. That's the characters for the kids again.
That's it. Like
And-
Jar Jar Binks.
Well, I'm not gonna discharge it. He almost committed suicide, so I'm not gonna discharge it on things.
Too bad he missed.
Which is true story. He almost did. But let's keep it real. Grogu, he's made how much money would you say the character Grogu made
Stupid.
marketing wise?
Fortune.
Stupid.
Fortune.
Stupid.
He's a
Still
cute
making
character.
money.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I mean, how many people was crying at the end of Mandalorian season 2, when Luke Skywalker grabbed him? A lot of people was crying.
Not
A lot of
me.
people were sad over that. Because you're heartless.
It was crazy too when this first came out.
You say he's heartless?
Disney didn't get Disney didn't get the plushes or the toys out quick enough, and there was a whole bunch being made like bootleg, and they were losing a bunch of money. So it was crazy.
Yeah, but you know what though? It's so much thing they did with Grogu. Because you know what? It touched my heart. I bought my daughter. I went to Target and they had one, and I got one for my daughter. She, of course, they used to call it Baby Yoda, and it came with a cardboard. The crail. What you call it? The thing that he was flying in.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
The little cradle thing that was.
my thing is, I'm trying to figure out, is Sideshow, other than that bus, which I was thinking about getting, which Sideshow will make a life-size Mandalorian?
Duck
I think if the
Rogers.
season does well, yes, it's a strong possibility to go
Duck
with
Rogers
the
is
Boba Fett.
saying Grogu should have stayed with Luke. Leave it at that. Let Mando grow as a character. But I get it. Grogu is probably the most profitable thing out of the new Star Wars. Yeah. I think having Grogu on there was a way for like older people that love Star Wars and know Star Wars and want to watch Star Wars with their family and their kids. When you bring Grogu into the mix, it connects the kids with the adults so we can all watch it together.
True.
So I think it was good.
I think that gives him also somebody to fight for.
Right.
As
Right.
a
He's a
parent.
bounty hunter. He should fight for money. That's what I want to see.
In real life, though, he wouldn't give a shit about Grogu. If this was like supposed to be as accurate, right? He would be all about the money. All about the money. But
yep.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I want to see. I want to see a cool bounty hunter show where he does.
But how do we know?
All different bounties
But
for the Empire, for fucking everyone.
is
like
Mandalorian, is he a no, I don't give a shit about anything type character?
That's
I don't
true.
think so.
That's true.
But if he was, it'd be cooler.
No, but they kind of painted him from day one that he had some type of heart.
Yes,
from the
you're
beginning.
right.
Now, Boba Fett in the beginning, they painted him as heartless. I just want the bounty, and that's that. So I get it, you know.
Yeah, and look what they made him into.
I don't like this chick as an actress.
They're gonna redo that over. They're gonna.
Yeah, they have to, man. They made him a bitch.
Yeah, I like her.
I don't really care for her.
Nah, she's gonna be a big part of it, man. She's gonna be a big part of this series because
I didn't mind her.
Yeah, I like her. I think she's, you know, they need to bring back the girl that was.
So.
Who was a wrestler that was backing her up when they fought?
Sasha Banks.
What's her name?
Well, she was Sasha Banks in WWE.
Right, Sasha Banks, right.
Is that the one that got? No, that's somebody else. I was thinking about. Is that the one that got let go and then they brought her back on or something? Who was the one?
Well, that's the one that for like the second time she just walked away because she wasn't happy with what was going on.
Who? Cara Dune?
Sasha Banks in WWE.
Oh, okay. She should have stayed. I don't know.
All right, so moving on, the Symbiote Transformation Premium Collectible Quarter Scale pre-order is live. What do you think?
I'm glad they put the white part on Spider-Man's abdomen.
Yeah,
that looks a lot better. That was a great call to listen to the fans.
Was it not there before? I didn't notice.
No, it was just black and it didn't make sense. And then someone did a little Photoshop and they went with it. So that's great. I think this piece looks cool. I think it's very ambitious. I think it's great. I don't like Venom's face. I think it's a miss.
Really?
Yeah, it looks odd.
I think it's just in the middle of him transforming, or I know. So
but they could have done anything with it. It just, to me, it looks off. It looks odd. It looks goofy.
Okay.
The rest of the statue looks great.
Has anybody got this on pre-order?
I know Crippler does.
Looks amazing, though.
I agree. And it's XM, so they're going to deliver.
And this is what we were talking about when we were talking about J&D in the beginning. XM could come out and say, "What do you mean you don't like our freaking? What are you talking about?" And they kind of played it a little bit more softer. And they. I'm not saying listen to everybody to what they say, but take constructive criticism. But anyway, I'm not going to go back on my.
Just getting on that devil's advocate, that's a little bit of a difference too, because we're talking about XM listen to the customers and put in the white symbol on the abdomen, which just made sense logically because that's where it would be, compared to the likeness of a character, which is more subjective.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
But I agree with you. They're still douche. So it's all
good. New Lord of the Rings movie is officially in the works.
What's up, Justin?
Yeah,
this pissed off some people.
Why would it piss off some people?
Because there's hardcore collectors out there. According to J&D, there's only a handful of Lord of the Ring collectors, or fans. But for the dozens of Lord of the Rings fans worldwide, I guess they're upset because the original trilogy is referred to as like a holy grail of trilogy for a lot of people. Now they're going to expand upon it, and they're worried they're going to fuck it up because a lot of people didn't like the TV show. A lot of people didn't like the Hobbit series, so they don't want them to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't mess with it. Do something else. Don't mess with it. Don't tarnish it, I guess.
When J&D was talking about there was a lot more DC or whatever collectors than Lord of the Rings. There might just be more from, and they were saying that they were just looking at the data, but there might be more just because they didn't really care for the character that you just put out. Doesn't mean that there's not a lot of Lord of the Rings characters, or excuse me, fans.
Right.
You know what
exactly.
I mean? It just, you could have put her in armor. She was in different outfits. You could have put her in armor or something else that somebody else would have preferred. But they think about the price that you're charging and then what you're delivering.
But not a lot of people went to their J&D website to look at their J&D Arwen. So therefore, there must not be a lot of Lord of the Rings fans out there.
Mhm.
No, I don't know.
I
if
mean, that's
completely
quite
accurate.
a bold fucking statement to make.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be on our websites because we're the best.
Did they say when this movie is coming out?
No.
It's just kind of
It's
early.
only in the works. If I had to guess, man, I'll say 2026.
Yeah, these Lord of the Rings movies, I would imagine it'd take eons to make.
And my understanding, I don't know for sure, but my understanding from what I read, it was a little vague. They're looking at doing movies that happened during this time or near it, but in a complete different part of the world. Nothing to do with Rohan or Mordor per se. You know, it doesn't focus. It's places of the world and species of Middle Earth that haven't been seen in the original trilogy, and what was going on there during the time.
So, do you think they're gonna do more Sauron, or no?
I have
Sauron
no
is
idea. I don't know. I never read the books, so I'm
Right.
not like, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, but I'm not a Lord of the Rings diehard as I am in Star Wars or Transformers.
Because I've been watching Lord of the Rings. Believe it or not, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, and I've been trying to get into Lord of the Rings just to watch, because certain things I didn't understand about Lord of the Rings. I don't know if
Right.
and I just wanted to learn about it and stuff like that. So I just wanted to see what a lot of things they were talking about and this.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the show? Did you like the show that was out?
You're talking about like the Rings of Power.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't finish it. I need to finish it, but
Yeah, I didn't mind it. But I like that kind of stuff. So
fair enough.
I don't think it's as good as the movies though, by any means.
Same here, and not as good as the movies, but I like the show. Again, I didn't read the books, so I know there's a lot of inaccuracies from what I've heard, but that doesn't bother me because I don't know about it, and I'm not as diehard as I am like when I go to a Marvel movie or shit like that. So
yeah,
I was able to take it for what it's worth.
All right, guys. If you don't know already, May 12th and May 13th is a 2-day event up in Michigan for the Collector Zone. Marcos is having his grand opening for his I think it's his new gallery, right?
Yeah.
So he's been working on that for a long time. I was kind of talking to Marcos about me going up there. I'm not sure if I'm going to go up there, but I might not, only because I was talking to Todd before I was talking to Marcos for going out to the gallery. And it's not because I'm trying to pick one. I am, but it's because I plan on going to Comic-Con, and I think it's in July, the San Diego Comic-Con. And it's just going to be easier for me to go to California during the Comic-Con. And then I'm also going to be trying to go to Todd's gallery opening. And I talked to Todd first. I just happened to talk to Todd first. If I happen to talk to Marcos first, I'd probably be going up to Marcos' grand opening. But I just got I can't go to every single place. So if anybody's in the Michigan area in St. Joseph, I know Fatal is going, Sick is going, Astro is going. We got a couple people down here that you can see that are going. All good guys. Is that Jem right there? Is Jem going?
I may go because it's not that far from me.
I do have. I did buy tickets, but some shit came up. I don't know if, or it's not. I don't know. I'm not able to go this year, but because I got tickets this year, I'll be first on the list to get tickets for next year.
Are you talking about Marcos's event, or are you talking about?
No, I'm talking. Sorry, I'm talking Comic-Con.
Okay. Okay.
I'd love to go to Marcos's and Todd Father's and everything. I just don't have the time.
I think the only way that you could get tickets for the Comic-Con is buying scalper tickets, right?
Yeah, I bought it when it first when
Yeah.
when
I
I
missed
Wait,
that
so
boat.
Shane, you may not go.
No, I'm not going now. Some stuff came
You want to
up.
sell your
So
tickets?
can you even sell tickets? Because your name's on it. Can you even sell it?
I should be able to walk in with it.
You actually have to put your actual name on there, your full legal name.
They might show you. They might make sure that matches with the ID.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know how that
I would
works.
hate to go all the way over there and you bought a ticket and it doesn't match the.
I only have a ticket for I think it's Thursday. Or did I
Oh,
buy
this
Saturday
Thursday?
too? I can't remember. Thursday for sure.
I would take a chance. Because I guess my daughter lives out in California, so I don't know.
Well, you wanna buy it from me? Free shipping?
There we go.
We'll talk after the show, man.
We'll talk backstage.
You said you have Saturday. You have a Saturday?
I don't know if I bought the Saturday. I think actually Saturday was sold out because before if anyone doesn't know, when you go to buy San Diego Comic-Con tickets, the people who bought it the year previous get like a 15 or 20 or 30-minute window to buy their tickets for this year's event, and they could buy the Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Wow.
Sunday show. And
That's
then
crazy.
after that time elapses, it opens up to the public.
Wow,
And
that's
then
crazy.
it's first come, first serve. So because I bought tickets for 2023, I'll get first dibs at tickets for 2024.
Okay.
I'll be in that first.
So I haven't bought the tickets yet.
Because it was all sold out last I looked.
It was sold out. I mean, I was looking like a couple months ago, and it was like they sell out so quick. So I'm probably gonna have to pay a scalper price.
If you can even sell it, like I said, your name's on it. I assume you can, but the name's on it.
Because I know when it comes to New York Comic Con, you just tap the once it's activated, you just tap in, you go inside. Because if let's say God forbid you're sick or you bought your ticket for a younger a collector, young kid.
Right.
You should be able to pass it on and say, listen, I bought this ticket for my kid. I had to put my name on it. He doesn't spend, you bought it for your kid to go. Because all they do is activate it. Once it's activated, you just tap it and you go inside. That's what I remember with thing,
You should check, Rashid, so that way you could get a
Right.
good price on a
I'm
ticket.
gonna try
you know what I mean?
because my thing is this: if I can't go, why can't I just sell my ticket? What I'm do? Just to hold a live ticket and just don't go? Wouldn't it be better
Rashid,
just to give somebody?
let me know if you guys end up doing that deal. And well, actually, we'll talk backstage because I want to go out there. I plan on going out
Right.
there, but I'm gonna have to pay that. I'm gonna have to pay the premium price. So
And once because they were selling them on eBay. They're going to sell them on eBay. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once they was doing it back in the days. They were selling them, but you just had to have a email address and stuff like that. Because I bought a ticket from somebody off of eBay, and we chanced it, and he was like, "Listen, he said you had to have this or something." I ended up buying it from him. I got in Comic-Con with it. So.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I've never been to a San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if anybody in the chat has or any of you guys have.
Nah.
But I know that's one of the biggest ones, and I just really want to go out there. And
two big ones I want to go to: San Diego Comic-Con and Star Wars Celebration. Star Wars Celebration is, I think, the biggest that I want to go. That I would like to go to. I wish they would have it in New York at least.
Where is that at? Where's the Star Wars Celebration?
They bounce it. They go from California to London, UK. They go. It's crazy. Those 501 guys, they all over the place.
Edwin Diaz was saying, Adam, you can get a press pass like the other YouTubers do. Yeah, but can I do that? Is it already too late? Is that something that's too late? I don't know. I don't know anything about Comic-Cons. Like, I really don't. Yeah.
Yeah, the Comic-Cons we have here in Canada don't even come close to comparing. Like you get people dressing up, you get fucking celebrities, this and that, but you don't have Prime One and XM and companies like that setting up and doing booths. That's not a thing. Not where I live anyway.
Yeah. Well, is Prime One going to be at San Diego?
I don't know, but some companies will.
But you know what? After COVID, some of them stopped going. That's the thing. They because I think Prime One didn't come out and XM didn't show up. So before XM came to New York, Sideshow was in New York, so it was big. But then once COVID hit, it got big. It got bad. Nobody was coming out.
Edwin Diaz, go check out my brother's new gallery. You can even do a live show from there too. Edwin, where's your brother's gallery? I didn't know your brother had a gallery.
No, I think he may be talking about Marcos. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, I see. Okay. And he said Gem is in. Yeah. So Gem will be over there. Yeah, they come to London, UK. Bocini Alfredo, last year's New York Comic Con. Mod Body was there.
Yeah, no licensed companies was really there. Nobody, And then I started to think that they feel like, what they said? They said that they save money by just
live streaming it.
Yeah, because they say they said to
Like
have a
Sideshow.
table for them to come over and have a table. I forgot how much it's a lot of money.
You got to move all that shit.
Right.
And you got to set it all up, and you got to pay people.
When XM came to New York and I saw the XM Shogun, that already sealed the deal. I had to get that piece, So
anyway, we'll figure that out. Stay tuned, guys. We'll figure that out. Guys, we're gonna start wrapping up the show here shortly. Remember, we got the last omnibus, which is the one that you could kill somebody with if somebody breaks into your house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Teen Titans omnibus that we're going to be giving out here shortly. Here, I'll show you guys here. Hang on. That's the last one. All right. So just make sure you guys stay till the end of the show. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And we're going to give that out here in a couple minutes. All right. If you guys don't know what this is.
Medieval Spawn.
Let me tell you something. This is a masterpiece.
There's some available.
I already got it on pre-order.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I already got this on pre-order. Yeah, I got this on pre-order day one. Yep, I've had this on pre-order. I think it's already printed too, I think. But this is probably one of my most anticipated statues ever. Quarter scale, medieval Spawn. I don't like the
You didn't want the original Spawn?
No, I got medieval Spawn, gunslinger Spawn. I haven't found like an original Spawn that I really like yet. There is one with a Cygor. There is one with a Cygor that he's fighting. Mm-hmm. Did you guys see that?
No. There's a nice one where he's got his sword through some creature's skull.
And it's like wrapped really around him or something. Oh, no. You're talking about Violator, the older piece?
Yes, Violator, I believe.
Yeah. I almost bought that when Mr. X put it up for, I think I was talking to you about it. One. Yeah, I almost bought it, but I didn't get it because there's cooler stuff like this coming out. So, but yeah, this medieval Spawn, it was one of my favorites growing up as a kid. I had the McFarlane toy, the medieval Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just look at this thing, guys. Even if you're not a Spawn fan, it's crazy good.
Congrats,
I think it's crazy good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can't wait for this thing to come out.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Really, 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 really looking forward to this. So, and then he's got like the human, he's got his limbs cut off and stuff like that. A little bit too gory for some households. I get it, but it's freaking Spawn. So,
You said it's freaking Spawn.
Freaking Spawn, bro. We got a little bit of back feed from somebody. There we go. All right. Let's try to get through these pictures. So Batman, the Merciless. This is just a red version, huh?
Yep.
Cash grab or no?
Well, it's the first time Prime One's ever done anything like this, so
I like it in
course
the
it's
red
cash
more than I
grab.
like it in the blue. I can tell you that.
honestly, I like it more in the red too. But of course, it's cash grab.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I just wish they would stop with the variants all the time.
I mean, at this point, you can't be surprised anymore.
This thing looks sick, though. I mean, look at the lava coming down. Cool base. But I
It's
like
nice
it in the red.
beast.
I like it in the red more than I like it in the blue.
Me too.
And which portrait do you guys like the best?
Oh well, it's got to be one with a mask. I'm just not sure which one. Probably the one on the left.
Yeah, I like this
take the
one.
one on the far left.
I like that one. All right.
Rashid doesn't want to show us his pretty face anymore.
He's probably eating. Shazam. I don't really care for this character. Do you guys?
I love Shazam. Can't stand him.
Man,
Not him and
I
that
went to-
in that character.
I went to the movie and I fell asleep on the movie twice.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They just made it a little too goofy, a little too silly.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Him
Oh,
blowing
here's
that, him blowing that bubble gum bubble. I can slap it out of his mouth.
going back to Dwayne Davis.
It's on there. I slap that shit out of his mouth.
Dwayne Davis, the Cygor is nice, but I feel that the Cygor is the best part of the statue instead of Spawn himself. I do like the base outdoes the character. I could see that. Yeah, because I came close, Dwayne, but I don't know. All right, I'll let Shane get the comments back again. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Shazam. Don't really. I know my son is. Right? Is that right, Delilah? Aiden likes Shazam. I think he does.
I couldn't understand how, and I understood what The Rock was saying. He was like, he didn't want to get on the screen with the dude. At least that's what I heard. But I couldn't see how The Rock's version of Black Adam could get on the screen with
Cannot.
that
It's
particular.
polar opposites.
Yeah, it's just, it would have made me angry just to even think about it.
It's like Mr. Rogers and Darth Vader. They just don't go together.
Yeah.
Is this a turtle?
Yeah, samurai. Apparently, they're doing a samurai turtle line, and this is Raphael.
It's interesting. A little gory for a turtle.
Well, the samurais don't fuck around.
Samurais don't fuck around. I mean, I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, if you like samurai stuff, I mean, they're samarizing everything now.
Yeah. The thing with samurais and stuff, in my opinion, it gets old after a while. Like, I like it, but then it gets old to me for some reason.
Rashid, I sent you a message, by the way.
All right.
Talking about, is Grogu making money?
The robot.
This
little
is
Grogu.
Regal Robot. It's 7.5 inches tall, so roughly 5.5 inches without the base. Give
You
or
guys keep
take,
talking. I'm
maybe
running the
6
retro.
inches.
Yeah.
And it sells for it's selling for 5.5, so 550.
For this concept art.
It's fuck, what is it? It's Regal Robot, so it's like an exact fucking replica of whatever.
Yeah. No.
But 550 for a 7.5 inch statue it's a hard swallow. I mean, for those who got it, great. For me, it's a hard pill to swallow. I could,
Especially when that 500 could go to something else, man. You know.
yeah, like I know Mike has this and he loves it. He's excited for it, so that's great. I just, no, it's not for me, and not for that price. Plus, I punt this.
I would like to
son of a
see-
bitch anyway if I saw him.
I would like to see Regal Robot do more like Chewbacca's bowcaster. Give me stuff like that. Nah. I'm good.
And you know how much money they're gonna make with this shit?
With this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got the people that Regal robot heads. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I have three things from Regal Robot. I have the Mrs. the giant size Miss and the Doc in '94 plaque, but that's about it. You know, I thought of the life size Tauntaun head,
Yeah.
but nah, 8,000 for Snow Edition. Nah, I'm good.
All right. I was adding Payne in there. I don't think Payne was on the wheel. Where were we at? Yeah, I mean,
talk about the Grogu.
yeah, it's all right. It's not really my thing. This is cool. Let me tell you, this movie. Did you guys
What
see this
movie is
movie?
that from?
Come on, man. I don't want to tell you. Think about it. You ever seen this movie? Look at the face.
Oh, is it that book?
They might have made it a book. It was an old school movie. Labyrinth. You ever seen the Labyrinth?
Oh, nah, I never seen it. Nah.
Okay. Yeah, that I watched that as a kid. I don't know if you guys are watched the Labyrinth in the chat or anything like that, but I used to love that movie. But yeah, this is the character out of the movie. I forget his name. But yeah, that's the Labyrinth.
I said Ludo. Jesse said
That's
Ludo.
a nice size. Who makes this?
Weta.
Oh, Weta.
Yeah, they make
It looks
those.
like a
They
nice
make those
piece.
odd characters like that. I like that.
Would you get this, Adam?
Nah, it's just fun to look at.
Right.
I gotta bounce in a few minutes.
Yeah, that's all the pictures anyway. We're gonna get through this.
My son's like, I'm starving.
I know. I got to eat.
We're
too,
going
man.
out to grab a bite.
I've been drinking the whole time. I took a couple bites before I started, and I didn't finish. MMC Payne. All right, guys. If you're in the chat right now, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. We're getting ready to do the drawing. My intern's just going through all the names real quick. AKA Delilah. Who did I miss? Oh, Justin Sports.
Yeah, I gotta get Justin in there.
My man, Justin.
Yeah.
Never met him, but he seems like a cool dude.
Justin is a good guy. Yeah.
We'll put Justin Sports in there. All right. So now he's in there. All right, guys. So we're going to do the drawing for the Teen Titans Omnibus. This thing, you could read this forever. It's a big old thick book.
Here it
Got to
comes.
be
I'm about
subscribed
to
to
win.
the channel. If you guys like what you saw so far, I know it was a little bit of a longer stream. Go ahead and hit that like button, and I appreciate you guys. It's my way of getting back. I'm going to try to ship all these books out. Let me put this on the big screen real quick. I'm going to ship all these books out in the next couple days. As soon as I can, I'll be shipping them out to you guys. Remember, if you win a book, you got to send an email to the collectors table 1@gmail.com. And this is just from hitting the 500 subscriber mark. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers, so I just wanted to give something back to the community. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start this thing. Yeah, I'm with you, Mitchell. The Weta Labyrinth pieces. I see you. Let me share my screen.
The fix is in. I'm gonna win this, boys.
Rashid wants this thing. I know he does. But let's see.
Teen Titan fan.
Rashid's eating. That's what he's doing.
1,
He's a smart
2,
man.
and let's spin it.
I fucking know it.
Here we go. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Who is it? Ooh, Jesse Hernandez.
Oh, Jesse, congrats, man.
Congrats,
Jesse
Jesse.
Hernandez. If
You're on the clock, Jesse.
You're on the clock. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You got the clock started up?
Oh yeah.
You
1
go.
minute,
Alright.
48 seconds.
All right, we
I
already
hit
started.
start as soon as you announced the winner.
Jesse, where you at? Where you at, Jesse? I'm waiting on you.
Jesse, I could fucking taste my piss. Hurry up. My teeth are
Just-
swimming here, Jesse.
Guys, just so you know, I am working on a couple more reviews. I know it's taking me forever to put some of these reviews out sometimes. It's just life that gets in the way. I work really long hours sometimes, so I'm trying to work on this stuff. But again, I'm not trying to put stuff out that's just half-ass. I try to put out a good, honest review for you guys. So, like I said, Raphael is coming out very, very, very soon from my review.
He's
Jesse,
here.
I see you. Congratulations, Jesse. Remember,
Congrats, Jesse.
send your shipping information to Collector's Table, the Collector's Table 1@gmail.com. Congratulations to all the winners today. Like I said, I'm working on these reviews, guys, and I will get them out. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out, and then I got the Alien Hive Warrior coming out after that. I will try to get them out as quickly as possible. I know it's taken me forever, but I appreciate y'all's patience, okay? Edwin, congrats, Jesse. Great show, guys. Congrats on all the 500 or on the 500 subscribers. Thank you so much, Adam. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you. You guys are, I appreciate you guys all in the chat. Yeah, and that's it. We had a pretty good show. So, guys, I think this is going to be our new time. What do you think, Shane?
Yeah, it works for me. Where the viewers are good, and I don't think anyone else is on. So,
Guys, I think this is the easiest thing. We're going to start trying to be on at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Savannah, Georgia, so Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. So love all you guys. Thanks for coming today. We'll see you next Sunday at 12 p.m. That's going to be our
I
time.
just want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Adam, for giving your stuff away for all the viewers. It's not something you have to do. So thank you and kudos to you. That's
Thank
really
you,
good of
Shane.
you.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
you
Adam.
guys. Thank you very much, guys. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.
Oh.